I made over $100,000 profit my first 10 months buying discounted name brand products and flipping them on Amazon for a profit. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to find tons of winning products fast and avoid common beginner mistakes with Amazon FBA product research. Let's get right into it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And if you're watching this live, let us know any questions in the chat here too and everything. So the way I like to do manual sourcing is I like to do manual sourcing on websites I've already found a bunch of profitable products on. So for example, Yankee Candle here, if we go to the sales section, we can see there's about 600 markdowns on the website currently. Right. So now, because I've already seen a lot of Yankee Candle products when I'm storefront stalking other sellers, I know that people make money on this stuff. And if I just go ahead and Google Yankee Candle, for example, here, we can see it looks like Yankee Candle products pretty much exclusively come from the Yankee Candle website for the most part. So that way I know where a lot of this inventory is coming from. Like, for example, these are $3 here, right? We can give a quick search over on Amazon and see if these guys are profitable here. Let's give a quick look, right? So we can see, so Yankee Candle right here. Let's go here. I like to just copy and paste it over here. Let's see, Yankee Candle Art in the Park here, right? And we can see, looks like this is a slightly different product right there, but very close, right? But let's just go ahead and take a look at the sales section on Yankee Candle here and start out referencing over to Amazon on stuff that we think could be profitable here. So for example, taking a look at this right here, 15 for this candle, it retails for 31 here. It's Halloween themed. I think that could be cool. We'll open up that and give it a look here on Amazon. Right. So we're just going to open up a bunch of these here that are nice and cheap and take a look and see if we can track down any of these guys profitable. And then we're going to reference over to Amazon. So stuff that we think could be profitable here, I'm going to open up like one product, for example, niche here, like 3 for $12 here. $4 a piece seems pretty cheap as well. And then Sor, you want to introduce yourself too for people who might not be familiar as well as your man in the chat here?
Yep. So I started doing shoes when I was like 13 years old. I found out about Amazon when I was 15. And by then I had already had like a pretty solid base from selling shoes on StockX and Goat. So I was doing a lot of OA and RA at the time, pumping shoes mainly. And then about like a year and a half, 2 years ago, transitioned into wholesale, doing some other stuff now, but mainly focused on wholesale. And been pumping ever since, done over 10 million on e-commerce. So crazy. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah. So as we go here, guys, right? Any questions you got, if you're here with us live, let us know in the chat. If you're watching the replay too, we do these live streams pretty often. So make sure you get subscribed for that as well. And basically just opening up different types of products I see here. Like we can see there's like these specific candle ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to identify which buy cost kind of makes sense. And then we're going to dig in and take a look here. So for example, like, we can see here, Pink Sands right here. And now, right, all we got to do here, guys, is we want to copy this over on Amazon. These are scent plug refills here. So Yankee Candle scent plug refill here, right? And we're just going to see if these make sense to sell on Amazon, then we can pick them up at a profitable price here. So we can see, right, it looks like a 4-pack of these is here at 27, right? So let's see. So we can buy 5 for 27, right? So we'll get the math on 4 of those here, right? So we can see we can pay 5 for 27 here, right? 4 of them sell for 27 on Amazon. So this most likely isn't going to make sense here. So we're here at 27 for 5, take off 20% here. So we can actually just minus 20% right there to figure out the cost for 4. We could see that would make us negative $5 profit. That is absolutely not what we want to take a look at here. Yep. However, right, to do this, guys, we don't need a bunch of complicated and expensive software. We just need SellerAmp over here on the right, which tells you like how profitable a product is, and then Keepa, which here tells you if it's been profitable over time. For example, this is a phenomenal looking Keepa chart. Right now, this isn't going to be a full tutorial on both of these guys, but you're going to get a good sense of how to use both these guys as we get rock and rolling here. So if we go ahead here, let's just search like the scent plug refills here. And we can see that a lot of these are going, pretty much all of them are 5 for 27 here. So therefore, we need to figure out if there's any of these 4-packs that go for like $38 plus, for example, here, right? Because then they're going to be profitable at a $20 buy cost. So let's go ahead here and just search like Yankee Candle scent plug refill, for example, here, right? And then let's see if any of these are going for 40 plus here. So let's see. We can just drag this up. I love using the Amazon search page sourcing here. Let's see. So we can only drag it up so high.
Kyle, I would leave 0-day handling on. It sounds like you're pumping right now. So I wouldn't change a single thing.
Yeah, that's a really good thing for FBM buy box share. We can see, guys, a ton of these are going like the 31 range. So we figure there might be some extra coupon we're not sure about. We can check the discounted gift card situation as well here too. Let's say like Yankee Candle. Oh yeah, Yankee Candle has really good gift cards here. We can see 6 to 10%, right? So let's see, any of these guys make sense. 34 here, 32, 44 here. Wow, so this is going to be really good if these actually sell. Let's see. So these are, yeah, Farm Fresh Peach. Let's see.
Hey, Miles,
So this is interesting.
I can't highlight and in the search menu doesn't show seller amp.
Oh, yes. So that is Seller Amp QVS, which is our new extension. If you mean when we search this here on Amazon, not showing here. Let's see. Yeah, this guy here. This is Seller Amp QVS, which is our new beta tool that's included with your subscription. Yep. Yeah. So that's at selleramp.com/QVS here. All right, let's see. Let's dig in. Y'all. Let's find some profitable stuff here. So let's see. 44 here. Let's see if they have these on Yankee Candle as well. Let's see. So if we go here, let's see Farm Fresh Peach here. Let's see, Farm Fresh Peach. Okay. So these are actually going to be pretty profitable. They're just out of stock here. So that'll happen from time to time. So we can see, yeah, $4 a piece. This is like 16 into 40 here. Interesting note here. This says unknown fees. That just means no one's ever FBA'd them. For example, if it says unknown FBA fee, at least people haven't FBA'd them much, right? We can see now this has a super high rank right now, but we can actually see when this has been in stock, people have bought this. Totally. It's always been low competition here, where some bigger sellers would actually say yes to this here with how high the margin is on that. Because even at 34 here, like this was FBM the whole time, right? When someone's FBM the buy box, you can FBA higher, where like people totally have made money on this. This is definitely not for everyone. In the case in that, you know, as you watch this video, you're going to build your own product research criteria as you're doing this more on your own too and everything. But some people would like this. And then this, you see, Sawyer, how the rank's pretty high here, but people have clearly bought this too.
Yeah.
Right. And there's no variations on it as well. So let's see. I mean, that's out of stock, but that is something that does make money. It definitely is not on the faster seller side though. So let's see. Let's keep moving here. Let's see here. So we can take a look at 2 packs above 20, 4 packs in like the 38 range. Let's see. Yeah, 33 here.
What gift cards do you recommend? I like Top Cash Back and Card Cash.
Yep. Yeah, and GCX is really good too. Raise. And you can find a lot of those just from cardbear.com. Actually here too. Interestingly enough, Top Cashback doesn't show on there though. Let's see.
Aaron, what's up, family?
Yes, sir. Oh, my boy Aaron in the building. Yes, sure. Yeah, shout out Aaron right there. And Aaron's a great guy there. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting, y'all. So this is gonna be a bundle play potentially here. Let's see. So this is a let's see here. Yeah, the bundle play here. Let's see. So it's got the spider right there. So let's see, 26 here. Let's see. This has no reviews though, so unfortunately, it probably doesn't move super quick. But let's see here. Yes, this is $34. So this is actually pretty profitable at a 17 buy cost. Right here, it's a little bit different though too. So yeah, not good though. Doesn't sell much either here. Let's see. Yankee Candle here.
Not happy with my prep center. Can anyone recommend? I use Quick Prep. They're on Twitter. You can find them on there.
Oh yeah. Let's see. And there's a big list on our friend Clear the Shelves website too. On that, let's see. I'm not seeing a match on these guys here though. But the cool thing is when you search a product on Amazon, right, you can see a ton of examples of other stuff that sells quick. Like for example, I've seen these totally profitable in the past too. So like we can take a look at these as well too. Let's see, 16, right? So we want to pay like 6, for example, for both these, right? We can go ahead and see what we got here. Warm Luxe Cashmere here. So we can see, yeah, it looks like $5.50 currently. So that's not going to work here. But these are down here at $3 a piece. Let's go and see if this color makes sense. These are called the fragrance wax melt here. So let's see. What was this one here? Yeah, aloe and agave here. $3 a piece here. Let's see. And then once you find stuff that's good, you can go ahead and storefront stock from here. Okay, yeah, here we go. So aloe and agave here. Let's see. Fragrance wax melts here, $3. Let's see. So we'd have to take a look at the number there and make sure it matches, but I believe that does here. Let's see. Yeah, 4 right there. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look here. Ooh, so this is once again, so this is profitable. It's just a slower seller, for example, here. So we're here at $3, right? And that's after shipping, sales tax, etc. here. So this is actually profitable. It just doesn't sell quick enough. I don't see enough offer count movement on this. So this is totally profitable. It just doesn't sell enough. Right now, that's fine, right? We'll keep it moving here. But yeah, unfortunately, good just doesn't sell enough here. Let's see, scent plug refills right here. Scent plug refill right here. Let's see, autumn wreath here. Ooh, here we go. Autumn wreath here. Let's see. So these are $10 cost here. Let's see. So these are 2 right here. Autumn wreath, scent plug refills here. Okay, let's take a look here. So we're here at 20, right? This is probably the first. Oh, these move like nuts. Yeah, this is a good movement here.
That's good.
So yeah, stable price too, totally. Buy box into like 21, for example, here. So let's take a look, y'all. So we're here at 5 for 27, for example, right? So 5 for 27. So we want 2 of these. So it'd be 27 times 0.4, right? To get the cost for 2 here, right? Buy box is going at about 21, right? So we can see here. And then the Yankee Candle gift card situation, for example, is between 6 and 10%. Let's see if these have decent size 10% ones here. We'd see. Yeah, I mean, $100 ones for 10% is not bad whatsoever.
Wow.
Right. And they, you can stack multiple and everything right there. So if we take off 10% from this, right, we can see, right, spend 10, get 40% ROI. That's not bad on a nice stable product like this. This has made money for a while. Right. And then we can see literally right here. So we can see it's 21 in the, or 19 in the buy box right there, FBM seller, but there's been FBA sellers hopping up higher. We're obviously looking to FBA this stuff, for example. So at $10 cost here into 21, that's not bad, right? And it's like, okay, how do you find other stuff from here, right? You see what else these other sellers are carrying, right? If there's any big sellers on this that are making lots of profit here, right? Yeah, 1,000 reviews, right? That's person's making money, right? Let's see.
What do you think about Mattel and Hasbro? SolarAmp shows IP. I believe Mattel got hard gated like a day or two ago, but I haven't heard of IP on Hasbro. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, I haven't either. However, you do always need to take a look at the specific Kiva charts to see if that is the case. You need to take a look and see if there's any massive offer count drop off, basically. And that'll identify whether it is right there. But we can see that was cool. A little 2-pack there, autumn wreath right there. Cool. That's not bad whatsoever here, right? So let's see. Log cabin flannel here. And what I'd probably do is find some other 2-packs of the scent plug refills here too. So let's see, like 2 packs. See if there's any above like 22 or 21 where they need to be here. Let's see. 2-pack here. So there's, aha. Okay, here we go. So we just found that like summer wreath one or whatever, but another 2-pack here is at 20. Right. Let's see if there's any ones at 21. 1950 is going to be close. And if you're in a no sales tax state, that's even better here. Let's see. We want these at like 21 plus, for example, here.
Anything I can do to help get more storage capacity without paying for it? That's pretty much the only option. I mean, once you sell more volume, it'll gradually increase. But I know people who sell thousands and thousands of cubic feet a month, and they get set at 1,000 or 500 cubic feet during December. So you kind of just have to pay for it.
Yeah. Okay. And the way you can definitely compensate for that is FBM too.
That's a good
on that as well. Let's see. We probably found another one here too, y'all. Let's see here. This is not the fastest mover in the world here. We can see, yeah, once again, unknown fees. It hasn't really been FBA'd here. Let's see, New England Berry. So this one is not on sale. That would be good if it was on sale here. That is not on sale here. We'll check these guys out. 21 here, Apple Pumpkin. Ooh, so this one could be good. The offer count's going up a little bit though here. Right, and we can see it's actually, yeah, 750 here. Or let's see, we actually forgot to do the coupon on that last one too here. Let's see here. Yeah, so 27 times 0.4 to get the 5 right there. Let's see, right? Discounted gift card too, 10% off right there. Spend 10, make 3. It's all right. I would personally pass on this due to that offer count going up though, right there. So I definitely don't like that guy, unfortunately, my friends.
Do you think Mattel will get ungated anytime soon? I got gated while my product is waiting to be scanned. I'm assuming you mean restricted because I believe that's what happened. And I honestly don't think it's going to come back until after Q4. They do that sometimes on some of those like high volume
ones. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look at these guys here. So let's see. We're paying 15 Yankee Candle Witch's Brew. So this is interesting. We need to verify the UPC here to see if these guys are the right thing here. But this looks very promising. If it's just different packaging, we would definitely need to take at the label and everything specifically though here. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm gating Yankee Candle from Yankee Candle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it do. Yeah, in 2024, right? It's primarily going to be, big brand websites are where you're going to get that done. For example, yeah, this is an excellent looking Keep It chart here too. Really, really solid looking Keep It chart here as well, guys. On that too, and you can see, right, every October, right, it looks like the sales rank gets much better. Yeah, right there, which is a perfect opportunity there. So now, right, we just took a look at some Yankee Candle stuff there. It was all right. It wasn't amazing here. There's definitely going to be some other good stuff if you keep running that play here too. We can see definitely going to be some cheap stuff, specifically in the clearance and sales section, for example, too. Let's go ahead and take a look at some Halloween stuff too. This brand Spirit Halloween I've had some success with too here. Let's see. I'll take a look at these guys here as well. Let's see. Oh, they got good coupon here too. Let's see. 20% here. Yeah, 20% off here. So now, right, what I like to do like this in terms of attacking a new type of brand is either we'll do manual sourcing on their website, or we'll search on Amazon like Spirit Halloween, for example, and we'll let the market tell us what people are making money on, for example. So what shows up initially in the Amazon search page, right, is going to be what customers are buying a lot of, obviously without the sponsored ads, for example, here. So now we can go ahead and take a look at SellerAmp QVS and let it show us what is reseller friendly that lots of people are making money on, for example, right? So we can see there's like 7 sellers right here. And selling up QVS is literally free with your main extension. So we want to be looking for reseller friendly products that we can see lots of people making money on. And so why do we want to see, 3+ third-party sellers, for example?
Yeah, it's a good sign that it's a reseller friendly brand. There's a lot of brands out there that only have 1 or 2 sellers on every single listing. And that's a pretty big red flag, because they're either going to be like the brand themselves or an exclusive seller. And they'll probably IP complaint you or send you a bunch of cease and desist, which is not worth dealing with.
Exactly. Right. So you want to be buying listings you can see other people making money on, that it's not just the brand dominating. For example, this specific listing is mainly the Spirit brand here. We'll take a look at the variation, see if we can find anything else here. So we can see.
I had no idea they sell on Amazon. That's kind of crazy.
I think it's that they do on some listings. For example, there's a couple like makeup listings, for example, that people crush on, for example. So let's see, like Spirit Halloween makeup here, right? Like this type of stuff here. Yeah.
What's your top 2 or 3 cashback extensions and why? Top Cashback is always my number one. I've just had the most success with them. And like, one, getting paid out on everything. Sometimes on websites like Nike, if you do like 10 quantity per order, they're not going to pay you out on cashback. I've fought it before with Top Cashback and it's gone well. So I like Top Cashback number 1, Rakuten number 2. Usually I'll go for whatever percentage is the highest. And then I've got some on Capital One Shopping before too.
Yep. So take a look at this, guys, here, right? So we can see $13, take off 20% here as well on one product, right? So we won't fully count that. And we see nice and profitable here, right? But we can also see the buy box is actually going higher than that lowest here. So people are literally cleaning buy box share at 31, for example, right here. So at 31 here, right, we can see that's nice and profitable, right? And we can see historically, see how the demand gets good every single year during October. Literally, it's very predictable here, right? So we can see this is nicely cooking along here too, right? And we can go ahead and see who's making lots of profit on this, right? Who has a bunch of reviews, right? To go ahead and see other stuff from here as well too, and just use the storefront stalking method, because we can see it looked like the brand was on some of those listings themselves, so it wouldn't make a ton of sense to just manual source, right? But we can come in here and storefront stock and see, yeah, people are crushing it with the stuff.
Wow.
See other Spirit Halloween stuff, for example, here, right? Let's see if there's any non-costume products in here. Let's see. Oh, this clock here. Yeah, decoration vibes. Let's see. Yeah, it's like inflatable here. Take a look at that too. Halloween products. I don't like costumes just because people return them like nuts, but all types of other stuff can do really well on here. And the nice thing is the market's just going to tell you what to do. You don't have to reinvent the wheel at all, right? You just say, hey, okay, what are people making money on? Let me look inside the storefronts of other sellers and let me track stuff down profitably from there, right? And when you know these big brands, when you know they primarily only come from one website, it makes your processes, a hell of a lot easier here. So we can see this case. Yeah, we can see this is a brand new listing with no buy box here, but people buy this thing. Y'all see that offer count movement here? People buy this thing. Let's see what we can pick this guy up for here. Let's see. It's got no reviews here. Spirit Descendants here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is actually hella pro. This is even better than I thought here. So let's see, 17.99 here. So let's see, 17.99 here. It's not the fastest seller in the world here, but if we take a look, I mean, the sales rank's good and it's got no variations here. It's in clothing, shoes, jewelry as well, which is one of the larger categories. And it's in the top 1% here, right? We can see, $10 profit here, 54% ROI. Not bad whatsoever. So tell me what you see here on this Kiva chart specifically source. It's a brand new listing, 30 days old, but it is in season. It's Halloween, right?
Yeah, so it looks like it was selling extremely fast when there was an FBA seller who was like pretty low on price, and then it looks like it got suppressed for a little bit there, but it's still moving great. The offer count movement is there. This is something I definitely recommend doing FBM on. If you do 100%. FBA, it might be getting in a little bit too late. With seasonal stuff in general, you kind of want to be more on the early side, but still looking at the data while it's profitable. You don't want to be predicting stuff too much, especially as a beginner.
Yeah, and it's pretty new data here. There's not even reviews on this product yet, but there's no variations on this, which shows us that all the demand is concentrated in one place, and therefore the sales rank is fully accurate because there's no variations for the sales rank to be spread across. Right, so we can see so that's cool. So that's another W here. So let's see. This is an interesting one because this is risky because this is probably profitable here, but the brand just went out of stock here. So we'll see how profitable this item is. Yeah, 40. So we can see it is nice and profitable here, but I would actually avoid this. Unfortunately, guys, just because historically it's a lot lower right there. unfortunate. I wish that wasn't the case, y'all, but it is in this case. Yeah, let's see it. If you guys are loving the sourcing marathon and want more personalized one-on-one help directly with me and want coaching for Q4, take a look at the link in the description and go ahead and put in your information and apply for my coaching program. You can see a bunch of people we've helped. If you're overall just looking for more help starting or scaling up your Amazon business directly from me with my personal phone number, take a look at that at the link in the description. Let's keep it going with the sourcing marathon. Let's see, these Sally ones are here. Yeah, $14.99 here. And then there's that 20% off right there. We can loop. When that's you, there's probably a pretty good rewards program too. Are there discounted gift cards here? Absolutely not. Let's see. Does Spirit have rewards? You always want to be taking a look at the rewards programs too.
Is this going to be saved? Yes, it will be.
Yes. Yeah. Saved and re-uploaded. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. And any questions you guys got, let us know. Like, we're here to help you guys. You know what I mean? Free to put you guys on here. So we can see with that 20% code, we can see even at 27, 28. I mean, literally yesterday, someone buy boxed at 30. Like, that's pretty good after shipping, fees, sales tax, and everything. And it's like, okay, has this listing performed well every Halloween? Yes. Look at that. Halloween, demand went way up. Sales rank went way down. Yep. Halloween, demand went way up. Sales rank went way down. Right. And it's a perfect example. Same exact thing happened here too. Competition peaked, plummeted. People made good money. Right. Competition peaked, starting to plummet. People made good money. Right. And that's the cool thing is you can see stuff year over year. And what I also like doing is going here and hitting data and then offers, for example. And I don't like looking at the sold 30 days numbers right here. But what I do like taking a look at is when people were first seen on a listing, and that we can see that there's a lot of people who have been selling this literally for years.
Damn, I don't think I've ever looked at that before.
Right. So yeah, man, it's good data, right? So you can see literally how long someone's been on something right there. So that was profitable too here. Right. Let's take a look at this inflated. Oh, see, this guy's going to print. This guy's going to print here. I bet.
Is October and November a good time to start Amazon FBA, or should I wait till 2025? Now is the best time to start.
Best time
Amazon
for sure.
FBA. Like Q4 is just a whole different ball game when it comes to Amazon. The volume is like double or triple.
Yep. Yeah. I think on average it's like 2.5x. For example, right here. So yeah, now's an absolutely perfect time to get into it too. And any of you guys watching this who want formal help with this stuff, it's also the perfect time to join my coaching program as well. So there's a link in the description for that if you're ever interested on that. Each want to, have closer access to me, source together one-on-one with me on Zoom, get all your questions answered, hand-holding as you go. Take a look at that if you guys are interested here. So this is interesting. So if that 20% works on these guys, these are very profitable. Now you think about it, they're actually profitable without the 20% too.
Still good to start now if you're just learning. The best way to learn is by starting.
Yep. Yeah. 1 to 3K in terms of budget. SellerAmp, Keepa, Boxem to manage your business. SellerAmp and Boxem both have free trial, completely free trials as well too. So we can see. So tell me what you think on this guy, Source. So we can see. I'm pretty sure this is the right thing too. We can see like literally size. Let's see. This is a okay. We got both. So does the size change here?
Does it say kids on the other one? I would assume so.
Let's see. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
This rank is good. Offer count movement's good. What was the price down there? It didn't seem like the brand say that.
Super profitable too, bro.
That's solid. Yeah.
Right. And we can see this is wow, this is crazy. That only weighs 1 pound, but this is gonna FBM super nice too, y'all. Yeah. As well. FBM it for like $12 here. We can see. Actually a little bit better to FBA, but just timing wise, I would definitely want to FBM this just from a market timing perspective. A lot of people are afraid of the private label alert on SellerAmp, and a lot of people are afraid of the no buy box, but we can see that has not been an issue. Offer counts nicely moved here. And this is the kind of thing that can totally make sense for your business based on, what specific criteria you want to employ right here. So we can see we're cooking off listings here, and it looks like this inflatables niche is great here. So let's find some more of that from this storefront here. Let's see. Oh, this is probably good too.
Good place to sell things Amazon closed the listing of. I would say locally, eBay, Walmart, any of those will kind of get the job done.
Yeah, Walmart's popping. Like there's a lot of Walmart stuff you can do right away here. So I'm not like going to look at these costumes and stuff here, but we've had great luck with the inflatables here. And we can take a look at some of these other ones too. Let's see. Jelina's Treats. Never heard of that. Let's see.
What repricer do you recommend? I used Aura in the past. I know Miles recommends BQL.
Yeah,
for
there's
higher level people, Seller Snap's the way to go.
Yeah. Let's see here. Spencer's, is this Spirit Halloween? Oh, 10 point. Yeah. Okay. Lit. It's too easy. Like seriously, like this stuff's all chilling here. It's like, you're crazy if you don't put some of this stuff on a spreadsheet to do next Halloween season as well too. And then we can see this one as well. There's no variations. Right. We can see it's currently 12, but there's a lot of history at 23. Right. And it's probably someone charging shipping too. And so we can see it. Yeah. It's not actually 23. It's 29. Right. Because it's $23.96 plus $5 shipping. Right. So it's like 29 here. right? So now, right, if we go here, right, we pay 12.99 right there. That's good bread. It's also incredibly light and above 20 bucks, which means that FBM super kind. So we can also rock and roll down here and take a look at the FBM calculator on SellerAmp here and plug in $4, which is most like what this is going to be. And y'all see how we just got some extra output from that too, right? And that items that are above 20 bucks, but below £1, FBM super kind. So it's even better here. As does one. If you guys like this, drop a like. Let us know any questions, whether you're watching on the replay or watching live. Drop any questions in the chat. Drop any questions in the comments, and we would love to get back to you and help here. So we can see life ain't bad here, right? So we can see finding a lot of success in the makeup stuff right here, as well as this like inflatables type of niche here too. Let's see this guy as well here too. Literally same exact deal.
Is it hard to get ungated in Yankee Candle? No, it's not. It should be pretty easy.
Yeah, just from the brand website. Yeah, just from the brand website there, y'all. Let's see.
The products have been at the fulfillment center for 2 weeks. How much longer is the delay for FBA for Q4? It really is like super, super dependent on what warehouse you send to, what time of year it is. It's honestly impossible to predict. I would say on the absolute most, it's usually 3 to 4 weeks. So I would expect that to be in pretty soon.
Yep. So this is awesome. I mean, we're building a nice little catalog here of like one stuff that everyone should go ahead and take advantage of next year for October, just by the looks of this, just be well prepared on the Halloween side of things here. But we can see, right, $17 profit, 34% ROI. Didn't even take any sort of coupon or anything like that. I'm pretty sure this is the right thing. It sure looks like it here.
Do I need to reinstall SellerAmp extension to get the QBS? I don't see it now. Isn't it separate on the website?
Yeah, so it's a separate extension actually, and that y'all can see up here. Your boys got I got SellerAmp here, boom, and SellerAmp QVS right here. SellerAmp QVS is free with your normal SellerAmp subscription. You just need to download it as a separate extension at selleramp.com/QVS. You can get the beta for that. So yeah, take a look at that if y'all are interested right here. And we can see nice item right there too. This is lit, right? And see, it's like, all right, this actually looks to be this person's private label here. As well, we'll take a look at one more of these here too. Let's see. Yeah, 34. Competition's trending up a little bit here, but once again, we can see this is an item that has done really well the past 2 Octobers, and we can see it looks like this person, or it looks like someone created this listing in September of 2022, and then it did great 2 years ago, did great last year, and it's doing great this year from a demand perspective, right? And we just got to see what we can actually pay for this guy here.
I have a niche I'm targeting, Middle Eastern snacks. I have a local wholesaler. Compared to Amazon pricing, it's worth it. How would I start this? I would ask first by getting a full list of everything that they have.
Yep.
Follow up on this. Do I have to sell something that's already on Amazon? I would 100% recommend to do that, because if you try and start making your own listings and all that, you're going to have to run ads, and it's just not going to be worth it unless you're selling your own brand or something like that. So I would say just start from the top, look at all the stuff that they have, and find the best sellers, and then kind of work backwards from there.
Yeah. Now it would be a great way to learn if you want to do private label downline, but if their products aren't already on Amazon and people aren't already searching for them, it's going to be pretty hard for you to create them from the ground up. It's not a bad idea to learn that process though, for sure though, on that as well. So we can see right here, 16.99 here. Remember, they have that 20%. And so we could probably do 2 items per order. So we get like more like 10% off on that, just looping that here. And we can see nice and profitable skew. Now demand is getting way better, right? But competition is also going up. However, if we take a look at the past 2 weeks, for example, it's really only gone from like 18 up to like 25, for example. And it's also very FBM friendly here too. So this would be the kind of thing that would totally be a quick flip. Right there. And we can see this stuff's awesome. Let's take a look at some of this like Squishmallow stuff here too. Let's see, 25 here. Super stable price on both of these here as well, y'all, too. Super, super stable price here.
Account just got verified yesterday, and I already literally every profitable thing I found was gated.
Good. Yeah, get ungated in it.
I was going to say, yeah. Yep. Look at the brands that you found the most profitable stuff of. Get ungated.
Yep. Yeah, nice and easy. Let's see. This actually looks pretty promising here on Walmart at $13 here. Let's see. So this is 21 here. So this is going to be close. Aha, sweet. So we can see, yeah, this has had its heyday. So this has totally been profitable actually in like the past week here. Because Walmart, you can use a tax exempt certificate, which you definitely want to get. And they have good discounted gift cards here. But unfortunately, this is not quite going to be there in terms of where we want it here as well. But we can see definitely conquered the Halloween niche. We'll take a look at a couple more of these, honestly, just because this is so in season. It's like, yeah, this person's killing it with this type of stuff. killing it. It's like, do you think this person probably crushes Thanksgiving stuff as well? Probably. You think they probably crush Christmas stuff as well? Probably. Right. And that's why I like keeping links to people's storefronts too, as you go as well too. Let's see if there's any more of these like inflatable vibes here, because it's
looks
pretty
like
much
one of the
automatic.
sellers that only sells in Q4, like all
Could
seasonal.
be. Yeah, could be as well too. Yeah, yeah, because it's their category is very seasonal. Yeah, like disguise and stuff like that. It's pretty much automatic in terms of profitability if we find these inflatables listings here. Let's see. Hocus Pocus, this wig here. Let's see. Oh, game time. Let's see. Yep. 16 into 36. Absolutely. Right. So it's when the brand's out of stock here, which we can see. It looks like they're probably not going to be for a while. Right. So this would be a risky product I definitely recommend avoiding here. Let's see. Any inflatable vibes here?
Why is SellerAmp not letting me create new Google Sheets? How can I fix that?
Not fully sure. Hit up support@selleramp.com and we'd love to help out with that ASAP. Not fully sure in your specific case. We have support reps that would love to help out. We can see it's just boatloads of costumes. You see people are killing it with this stuff here. It's just costumes have really, really high return rates. And that's annoying. And so that's why I like inflatables and like the makeup stuff, for example. Now, what we could even do is just go here on Amazon using QVS here and search Spirit Halloween inflatables, right? Let's take a look. And then we would just want the ones that have a couple sellers on them, right? To prove that they are third party friendly. So let's see, we want Spirit Halloween here.
What are some good brands to look at this Q4 as a beginner?
Yeah, whatever you can find profitably, right? So it's a good place to start off with the stuff you see here. We're about to do a bunch of other brands as well. I have some auto ungate sourcing specifically on my channel too here as well. So yeah, all that stuff here. We can see this one's got 7 sellers here. It's probably reseller friendly. And we know where the stock's coming from too. But yeah, good brands to sell or whatever you can find profitably, right? And the way you're going to do that is storefront stalking, maybe off the listings we're taking a look at here, right? Or other brands we take a look at here and everything like that. So we can see this is probably going to be a flip when the brand's out of stock, but I doubt we're going to be able to be competitive with the brand here. Let's see.
When you make your shipment, do you just use your own address where you're shipping from? Yeah. Just use your ship from address.
Yeah. So and if you're uncomfortable with that, just get a UPS box too, which I completely get. Being uncomfortable with that. Here, let's see. So this is like, yeah, so it goes up to like 225, for example, here. But the problem is it's just consistently a lot lower here. So I'm definitely going to pass on that, unfortunately, here as well, too. Well, so new niche I started looking into yesterday. Let's take a look at some Tommy Hilfiger stuff, for example, right here. Let's just search and let the Amazon search page tell us what it started. Let's just search like Tommy Hilfiger, for example, right? Hilfiger, right? And let's see what items, just using QVS, right, are moving quick and have a bunch of sellers in this brand here, which is going to be the stuff that immediately shows up. And then we'll dig in and see what we can track down properly. And I believe this brand does have the suspected IP on selling, so we'd have to take a look and see if there's any IP complaint history. But I did see a couple sellers that have a ton of it in their storefront here. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So let's see.
Listed my first 2 products yesterday. Got my first sale. Both offers are buy box product. Awesome.
Let's go.
And what are things I should be aware of as I start to make sales? I would say just make sure that you're shipping out everything on time and not messing up anything. If you're ever on a product where you're struggling to get buy box, you can try turning on 0-day handling time.
Yep.
And that'll help you out.
Yep. So let's open up a bunch of these and see if there's any of these with good moving variations that are nice and reseller friendly here, and find a good place to start off here. So let's take a look here. So first order of business here, we want to go ahead and hit variations, right? And then see which of these have good offer count movement, right? So we can see, I can live with that. See that, Tor?
Yep.
That for sure here. Right. So just in general too, guys, because if you're watching this deep into this video, you clearly are, very serious about this and everything. One of the biggest things you can do to help your Amazon business is find other cool sellers to work with and mastermind with and solve these problems together. And social media and just like, the chat literally of this video right now is a great place to start with that here. So we can see it doesn't look like Amazon's sharing the buy box much on this. However, this has performed really well for resellers in the past. And we can see, even though Amazon has a good bit of the buy box share right now, or maybe even all of it, we can still see some third-party offer count moving here too. Right. So we can see, let's take a look here. So let's just see what the buy box spread is here. Data buy box stats on Keepa is super important here. So we can see, Amazon's got like 91% of it, for example, but I can see people making money on this here. So this would be the kind of thing I probably would pass on. However, I can see people have totally made money on this in the past. I just want to see more offer count movement, and Amazon having less of the buy box share, which I can see here was totally the case, for example here. So let's say next order of business, right? First order of business, we want to take a look and see which listings have good offer count movement, aka velocity here. I can live with that. Chill as hell.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, super chill.
What is buy box? Buy box is basically just a featured offer that Amazon shows to the customer. That's a combination of who has the best shipping times, pricing, overall reviews. There's a lot of different things that go into it, but it's just the best offer out of all the sellers on the listing.
Yep, and it rotates all the time too. So like, it's not the kind of thing that like is kind of hit or miss. For example, let's see Sky Captain here. Let's see signature stripe T-shirt here.
I'm waiting for Nike/Adidas to open up more sellers. That'll open up more opportunities. Yeah, I hope they do. It's been a while now, so I would definitely start looking into other brands.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing is we're 35 minutes deep into the sourcing guide too, and we haven't even seen a seller that had that in their storefront. I don't think.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think so.
Let's see. Yeah, so Sky Captain here, so signature T-shirt here. So yeah, let's see. He'll figure it. We can see this is a Prime exclusive deal right there, Prime Day, but obviously historically it's up at 40. Right. So this is interesting here. So 44 here, right? So it does have the IP alert, but we need to verify it's suspected IP, not guaranteed. Right. So we need to see if there's any IP complaint history on the keep chart of anything in this brand. Personally, I've seen it in a bunch of people's storefronts, for example. Obviously, we can never be sure though. But if it looks resale friendly and there's history on that here, for example, so let's see at 24 here. Let's see what the Tommy Hilfiger gift card situation is here. Let's see. All right, 4% here. Right. So in C. 4%. So we're here at, let's see, is 40, take off 40% here, but members get an extra 25% off. Hey, come on, man. Right. So let's see, is this the right thing here? Tommy Hilfiger signature stripe T-shirt.
Yep.
Signature stripe graphic T-shirt here. Let's see. Right. Color is Sky Captain. Right. Color is Sky Captain. Right. So we're here at 24. Now, assuming this 25% hits, this becomes a phenomenal item here. Boom. And let's discount a gift card this thing as well too. Right. So let's take off, what was it? 4% here, for example. 3.5, whatever. We can see. Yeah. Average here. Right. Cardbear's actually giving us the advice to wait for a slightly higher gift card. It doesn't look too much, but Cardbear's lit for the gift cards, y'all. So if we go here, let's take off. So what were we here at? Yeah. 23.7, take off 25%. Boom. Then let's take off the gift card here. Minus 3.5%. Boom. Right there. Y'all see how I actually didn't even know this. You can just go here. Boom. See that? Right. This comes even better here, y'all. And we can see even if it goes back to where it was at 40,
that's moving.
Not bad whatsoever. Yeah, like we can see like this shows good movement there on that bottom chart, guys, right? So bottom chart shows offer count movement. Top chart shows price action and demand over time, aka sales rank here. So we can see this is the type of listing where this listing's actually been profitable for like several years, for example. So just for the banter here from like a replen perspective, let's go here and see how consistently over time we would be nice and profitable on the SKU here. So let's take a look here.
I've been selling more non-refundable stuff like supplements and food. Can you show some good examples of Keepa and sourcing? Yeah, we can.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll write that down too. Yeah. I'll take a look at that. I think I have a good video I'm about to post on that as well too. But in general, it's all the same process, right? It's fine listings you can see people are making money on.
Is Tommy gated or is it open brand?
Oh yeah, you'll be able to apply for it. Yeah, I mean, unless someone says in the chat that you can't, but I know that off a good bit of data here.
Yeah, I think they just meant if it was gateable.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so like the brand website's going to be good for that. So we can see, take a look at this, y'all. So we can see here, like, there's a lot of these guys that are nice and chill here, right? And we can see like, as long as it's consistently, 40, like chilling right there. Right.
When buying gift card, how do I factor in the cost of purchase and how much I saved?
Yes.
If you just get a 10% off gift card, you would take 10% off your cost of goods sold.
Right so say like it's $20 a unit, you literally just go subtract 10% right there in seller amp and just saddle that in, bang, nice and easy. Right there. So we can see. So that was lit, right? And y'all, we literally just found that from searching on the Amazon search page and saying, hey, what in this brand is reseller friendly? Right. So now we definitely got to open up more of these and take a look here too. So, right, we want to go here. Let's figure what is selling quick here, which it looks like it's pretty much nothing here. So I don't like those.
I recently quit my job to go all in on Amazon. How do you feel about putting everything on same day shipping? I've never done that before.
Oh, do it for sure, dude. If you got no job, man, yeah.
What's the difference between same day shipping and 0 day handle? Is that the same thing?
No, that would be the same thing. Yeah, you just got to take the extra time to do it here, basically. So this is interesting, man. So we can see, I mean, this listing had literally no sellers for a while. People always ask like, what are those gaps? But and it makes sense to question it, right? But that's when there's no sellers base. So when a listing was out of stock here. So let's see. Is there any good movement on these Johns here, y'all? We can see. Absolutely not. Yeah. Let's see here. Right, Pete in the chat or who?
Deke.
Deke. Oh, shout out Deke right there. Cool. Let's see here. What's got some good movement here? Oh, these guys, I can live with that here. 78 here. Let's take a look here as well.
Would love to network. I have no friends in Amazon. Yeah, man. Go make
a
Twitter
post
account.
On social media, man.
Yeah,
post on social media.
We'll
yeah, post on social media. That's going to be a guaranteed way to find that. So this is interesting, man. So take a look at this. This is actually an Amazon to Amazon flip. The problem is it's for Amazon Prime members, and you can't, to my knowledge, do Amazon to Amazon with a Prime account. So this is very unfortunate, because this would be an awesome profitable SKU. Problem is it does not check out on that. And that this would be Amazon to Amazon, except when you do Amazon to Amazon, you can't use your Prime benefits, unfortunately, my friends, to my knowledge. So this would
this is a good question here. How do I turn on 0-day handling time for a specific ASIN versus changing my default? I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, actually. I think you can. I think you can. Yeah, if you go to like the SKU details where you set order limits, for example, you should be able to see that in there, so we can see. So let's go back to that t-shirt and let storefront stalk some sellers. So I'm gonna go to the history right here, for example, and let's see. Let's take a look at these guys right here. Right.
What is contribution SKU when listing your product?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to put it. You can do something if you want to, if you're going to do it right there. It's basically a private identifier for your inventory. So what a lot of big sellers would do is they'll do like supplier, buy cost, purchase date there. But when you're a beginner, don't worry about that, for example. And it's not required to do, and just get your listings up and keep it moving. But that is what it is. The nice thing is, like, that's the kind of thing where like you can get answered super quick. Like the Google AI, honestly, super helpful for that. So like what does contribution SKU mean Amazon FBA, right? This Google AI is really, really good for that. It's like low key about to put us out of business here. There's gonna be no more streams here, right? And we'd see, unique code that Amazon used to track and identify products, or that Amazon sellers use to identify and track products in the inventory. So, you leverage that Google AI too. It's really, really helpful to just get stuff answered on the fly here. But yeah, nice and easy right there.
Do you suggest a special software for IP claims? I think I saw one advertised, Seller Amp and Keepa are good enough. Yeah, I mean, just looking at Keepa whenever the offer count has like a sharp drop is really all you need in that aspect.
Completely agree on that. It's not going to hurt. I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt to have other stuff as well. But the big thing is just going to be taking a look at the charts there. So let's see. So yeah, these are some big body sellers here. Wow, 1,000 polo listings here.
Sheesh.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at a couple of these, y'all. see if we can make some money on this stuff here too. Let's take a look here.
Amazon gift cards. What's the best percentage out there?
Let's see. Yeah. I doubt very good. Let's see.
Yeah, probably 3% would be my guess.
Oh, actually better than expected here.
Yeah. Card Depot.
And we can see, advice buy based on the current card rate to the average. I like that. Let's see here.
Spirit Halloween keeps rejecting me. Any other way to get ungated besides sending invoice? Yeah, try and switch the file name, add a picture of the products on hand. And
it's completely normal though. Like you have to understand, it is completely and utterly 100% normal to get declined for ungates. It typically takes 5 to 10 submissions. And the more you worry about that, unfortunately, the more the Amazon gods punish you in that regard. Right. And that they can sense your nervousness. They can literally feel it the same way they can sense if you're getting on calls with other sellers and chopping it up with the boys and being active in the community, and they reward you for it. They also reward you for being nervous about ungates and questioning why it's not working, when in general, we're telling you straight up, it's always going to take 5 to 10 submissions on average. And it's just how it works. And it's weird that it's an automated system that works like that, but that's just how it is from our experience and everything. And that's completely fine, right? You know, you'll it's just part of it, and you just keep moving here.
Got another ungating question here. Trying to ungate a product, and Amazon asked me for supplier authorization letter. Are you trying a wholesale invoice like from a distributor, or are you trying from like a retailer like Walmart, Target, or the brand's website? Because if you're trying from like a brand website or something, they shouldn't ask for that.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Let's see here. So this is Ralph Lauren here. Just these polos here. Select styles here. Let's see. These men's ones here. So men's short sleeve t-shirts here. These boys one would print if that was the right thing. Unfortunately, it's not here. Let's see. 35 here. Let's see. And keep the questions too, y'all. Appreciate you guys being here and tapping in with us in the chat here. Let's see. Classic fit. We just black with red here. Let's Google image search this too. Google image searching is a great way to do it. As well.
Full-time teacher, and I do 0-day handling at the moment. That's awesome.
Gangster. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what it takes, you know. That's what it takes here. Cool. Let's see. All right, what else moving here? Because this totally could be like in store, for example, or something like that. Ooh, there's a lot of nice movement on these guys here. Let's see. Yeah, like 45, for example, here. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, this is a nice looking Keepa charts here. Good.
Do you guys ever include Amazon discount into your sale price? Yes. So if you see a listing, like there are these Converse that I was selling, and I knew a bunch of people on there, and I had no idea how they were making money. And it showed on the Keeper, like on Amazon, that it was selling for $75, but it said the included Amazon discount. All of them were selling actually for 81 to 82. So you just have to look at the Keepa, and if you see the flash going up on the chart, then that means that they're selling for that higher price.
Game. Okay. Cool. So we can see, yeah, I think some of this stuff might be coming from outlets or something like that. Whenever you see like a big discrepancy here, price wise, we can see, yeah, it looks like these guys are way off 60 and it's retailing for like 50. Yeah, $50 here. Let's see. Is there any sort of sale here?
Can you make a video about organization in your Amazon business, like possible leakage or misunderstanding? That's a good topic.
I like that a lot, and that's a great idea, and I'm gonna write that down. Yeah.
Ali editor, Spirit Halloween, Amazon spec invoice this not. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, keep submitting it.
Keep submitting is the answer.
yeah, keep submitting it right here. So let's see. Let's take a look at the best variations here for this guy here. Let's see.
Damn, Uncle Flips need a new Buy Box Bandits episode. That's real.
55 here. Let's see. Let's take a list. White pony blue here. Let's see. Take a look at that. Like and see here. Let's see. What's this guy going for? Yeah, wow, $60 for this hat here. Let's take a look here, guys. Let's see what we got. A little bit higher rank here, but it's got a bunch of reviews, 500 views lifetime here. Let's see here.
How long has Amazon taken out a process? I just shipped my first unit yesterday. I haven't sold on Amazon since 2022. Well, welcome back, man.
Yes,
it's been a little bit longer recently. Like I would expect a couple weeks.
Let's see here. Like little white, dark blue vibes here, for example, right there. Boom. Cool. Sweet. So let's see. So this is, 34 right here. So let's see. So 34 here, 34.75 right here. Let's check the gift card situation as well here too.
How should I feel about a buy box that tanks and rises week to week between November and December?
Oh, that's all just based on the supply, for example. It sounds like it's something good to make money on. That is relatively easy to find though. Just from personal experience here. All right, so we can see we got pretty good discounted gift cards. Y'all got to remember, I have sales tax factored in here too. So let's go ahead and take off like 0.91 here, for example, right? And y'all got to be sourcing heavy these next couple of days. Like the deals are better than they've been all year, for example, right? And it's just using these methods, storefront stalking off winners you see in this video, for example, so on and so forth, basically, right? So we can see, so yeah, $12 profit, right? 37% ROI here. However, y'all got to remember, this is a very, very light product that's below 1 pound, meaning this is going to FBM super nice as well, too, right? So if we rock and roll down here on Seller Amp, right, and toggle over to the FBM numbers, for example, here, we can go ahead and plug in, 4.5, for example, here, and we can see FBA, 37% ROI, FBM, 42% ROI, right there. So major pro tip for y'all right there as well. So we can see nice profitable skew on that too. Would definitely want to see if they have other colors as well too. Let's say they got the navy blue here. Let's just look up Polo Ralph Lauren hat, navy right here. Let's see. Got a good listing for these guys here too.
Flipina, it was a wholesale website, but I bought on the retail section. Yeah, try the brand's website or like Target, and that should work for your own gate.
Yeah, Target's lit, soccer.com, for example. There's a whole mess of them that are good on it.
When making your listing, how do you know what price to put? I usually just put like slightly above the buy box, something around that.
Yeah, exactly, right? And that the market's going to tell you where you're going to price, for example, when you're a newer seller. So the market's going to tell you where to price. Right there. I was shocked by how much of that inflatable stuff was profitable, man. Honestly, that was like super easy money. There's a lot more waiting for that storefront stocking for all you guys watching, or if you're watching this in the future, man, it's the same process for Thanksgiving stuff, same process for Christmas stuff, Easter stuff, Halloween stuff for next year, for example, too. Let's see here.
Best sellers in the game right here. Thanks for the love, Gavin.
Oh yeah, that's love, bro. Appreciate it. Let's see here. We got a whole bunch of ones. More Tommy stuff, for example. Here. Let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, these guys got movement, y'all. These guys totally got movement here.
Storage fees and low inventory fees, what's the best way to manage and handle them? Honestly, if you're selling profitable stuff, it's not really too big of a need to worry about.
The low inventory is super cheap.
Yeah, and it's on like a very small amount of the ASINs that I sell. Like it's only like 1 or 2 out of the hundreds that I have. And with storage fees, like I know people who have 30, 50,000 units at Amazon and it's like $1,000. So it's nothing like anything crazy.
Let's see here. This polo nicely moving here. And you want to be looking for this offer count movement here, y'all. So let's see.
Will 2D barcodes allow you to send in units later than a normal in Q4? It'll definitely help speed up the process. You still don't want to be sending stuff in like mid-November. It's going to be just like too late.
Yeah, because you can just FBA that stuff most likely, you know?
Yeah.
So this actually looks hella profitable. Yeah, the problem is it's just not super quick selling here. So let's see, white and red right there. Let's see, is this the white and red guy that we want here? These look great. Just unfortunately, it looks like they're going to be too slow selling based on that offer count movement. So let's see, is this the same guy in the picture here?
When should I start sitting in inventory for Legos? I would do it now.
Do it now, man, for sure. Yeah, do it now. So let's see. So this is I mean, this is like ridiculously profitable here, right? 25, take off BOGO here, take off gift card as well too. Or not BOGO right there. Super profitable. So if I was buying this, I just undercut like a demon.
Yeah.
Basically, right? Like, dude, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you should be able to take that bot. Let's see. Has anyone been able to get the no one's even really priced there, honestly.
Yeah.
Much. Right? But we can see. This is cool, right? And yeah, all you guys need to do this, right? SellerAmp, Keepa. SellerAmp, there's 2 weeks free on our website, selleramp.com. If you guys want formal help with this stuff too, coaching programs linked in the description. As we want to make it as easy as possible for y'all to get rock and roll with the stuff here, guys. For Q4, the best time of the year by a mile here. Right? And then all we're doing here, guys, is we're locating listings that we can see lots of people making money on, right? And then we're going ahead and saying, hey, okay, what can we find profitable from here, right? What are other people making money on, right? Let's see here.
These FBA shipments have been horrible last 3 months. One shipment will be 5 days. Next will be 25 plus days after delivery. Yeah, man, it's been pretty inconsistent recently.
Yep, completely agree here. So let's see, 35 here. So yeah, unfortunately, that's a bunch of deals here. If this extra 25% was on for those, that would work here. But unfortunately, this is not good here. Let's see. Let's take a look at a couple more of these, and we'll take a look at some other storefronts here too. Storefront stalking is by far the best way to do if you're a beginner here as well too. And then just in general too, little checkpoint here. You want to be going through this checklist for every website you take a look, and you can see that's literally exactly what we're doing in this video here. Is when you come across a new website that you don't yet know all the best discounts, coupons, etc. for, you want to go through this checklist. Like, are there any extension coupons? Are there email account and text sign up coupons? Are there any Prime Day competitor deals? Do they take discounted gift cards from Card Bearer Top Cashback? Right? Do they take tax exempt permit? Like, for example, I was looking at this website, Fanatics, right? And I just looked up, does Fanatics take tax exempt here? And I can see it looks like they do.
Wow.
Right? And that's really helpful to have a tax exempt permit to help avoid sales tax, for example, here too. And it's all these little micro optimizations create all the results. And pretty much no one that gets bad results does all of that stuff. Right? Pretty much no one that gets bad results has an awesome friend group of other Amazon sellers.
Yep.
Right? So if you just do the opposite of that, you just think about what you would do if your goal was not making money. I would never use gift cards. I would never use coupons. I would never stack opportunities together. And if you just do the opposite of that, life gets easier. We can see 5 estimated sales months. This is not good here. Let's take a look at some other stuff here too, y'all.
On SellerAmp, don't forget to turn on peak storage fees. Yeah, that's a good tip.
Very good. Yeah, for FBA. And we're mainly thinking FBM, honestly, for a lot of the stuff that we can see other people doing FBM on. But yeah, 100% here. Let's see, this person's got a ton of Nautica stuff, for example. Take a look at those too.
Would you guys use credit card to buy a unit? I'm only using personal assets, buy as much unit as I would. I mean, I personally...
Yeah, that's risk.
Exactly. It's all personal risk.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to recommend you do it. Do we do a lot of it? Yes, but that 100% does not mean that you should. Right there. And especially this time of year, you just want to keep a nice tight FBM and everything. And really, I wouldn't recommend much of that until you have a nice proven system for yourself and everything, you know, which is obviously up to you and then everything in here. But let's see. Yeah. Maritime Navy here.
Any suggestions for extra price per order / pounds for expedited and 2-day FBM orders? I think
$30.
$30.
Yeah, $30 plus $1 per pound. Yeah. And then raise it the closer we get into Q4, and make some disrespectful extra profit. Yeah. Right way. Okay, this is lit here. So take a look here. So we're hella profitable on this thing here, right? The problem is from the offer count movement, I could see it looks like this doesn't sell super quick. However, there haven't really been people recently that have tried to undercut here.
Yeah.
But they did in the past and it totally worked. So we're talking about paying $10, take off 25%, which is disgustingly cheap.
The gift card too. It's
for
like,
example here. Yeah, I mean, this might be clearance, for example. It does show on here.
yeah.
Right. But either way, I mean, at $9.99 here, like you can undercut pretty significantly and come down here to 24 and make some good profit on this, especially in the context of FBM here. And like during Q4, this could totally make sense. Obviously, we don't know for sure that you can undercut Amazon, but we can see people have successfully, and there's been good offer count movement here. So I like, 7.5, for example, here, if that 25% hits. Take a look at the gift card situation as well here too. Let's see. Oh, come on. I mean, this is disrespectfully cheap.
Oh my
disrespectfully
God.
cheap here, right? The gift cards
Jeez.
are absolutely popping lately. The gift card market got like so much better. Like I swear, it's like literally the past week. Or so like I don't know, man. I don't know what happened, but the gift card market got way cheaper. So now we're at 7.5. Let's say on the low end, we can get 13%, which it looks like on GCX, there's bigger ones that are, super applicable. Yeah, 13.5% right there. So we can see, take off 13% here, minus 13%.
Dylan, how's that jump into wholesale? Where'd you start? I started with going to trade shows and reaching out to distributors bulk. I mean, it was kind of rocky at the start. I definitely recommend like still keeping all your OA up as much as possible and kind of just slowly adding it into your business. And it really took like a year, 2 years of like doing it well to like find suppliers that I could spend millions of dollars a year with.
Cool. And obviously, if you're a beginner, you don't need to be worrying about
Exactly.
millions of dollars a year and everything here.
Yeah, like I did $300K a month OA before I even considered wholesale.
Big weight here. Let's see. So let's take a look at this Carter stuff. This is like a good OA brand here. Now we can just click into the sales section of the website. We can see there are 6,000 items here, which I don't love the idea of looking through all that. So instead, I'm just going to search on here, like Carter's, like boys, for example, here, and let the Amazon algorithm show me what a lot of people are making money on.
Yeah.
Right. So for example, Simple Joy by Carter's is typically not reseller friendly, but normal Carter's is. And that's just like a little pro tip here. So we want the ones that say normal Carter's here. Let's say
any Amazon sellers defected over to eBay now that there are no fees. Well, no fees for UK based sellers. No, Amazon is just really where all the volume is. So I have no like reason to go over to eBay.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just scrolling through here, guys, and opening up listings so I can see that are not Simple Joy by Carter's, that are just normal Carter's, for example, here. And then we can definitely get some storefront stalking going here too. I'm surprised that so many Simple Joys ones are showing up here. Initially here, 2-pack tees here, for example. This was what keep a proc finder. I typically save that for my coaching guys here, but we can see that's what I would do in this case. Take a look at that. If you're interested in getting help with keep a proc finder, definitely take a look at the link in the description for that here. Let's see. So let's take a look here. So we got a bunch of listings here. We're also gonna be able to storefront stock from here to y'all as well, right? So let's see here. All right, and any questions y'all got, you let us know too as well.
How long do I need to wait until I can send in FBA if I was stopped because of inventory capacity in October? It's going to be either until you sell through that inventory that you have or November 1st.
Yeah, and check that daily too.
Yep.
Right. For example, we see this listing here. It's got a good rank, but I can see no offer count movement here on really any of these. So this must have just sold really well in the past, or it's actually selling really well and just no one's selling out, meaning the offer count isn't moving at all.
Uncle Flips put on the glasses. Stuff just got real.
What happened?
Uncle Flips just put on the glasses.
Yeah, man. 100% here. So let's see. So this guy's cool. So look at this movement here, y'all. I mean, this is like decent movement here, but it is Halloween themed, right? It's okay offer count movement on this though. Let's see here. Right. So yeah, I mean, it was out of stock for a while, honestly, here. So this is risky, obviously, because it's not the quickest mover in the world. But we'll take a look here, y'all, and see what's good with it here. Let's see. Love y'all bringing the energy in the chat too, as well. Yeah, it's super smart to talk in the chat and look for sellers to work with on that too. That's a major key that Sawyer and I did. Literally, Sawyer and I have Discord messages from almost 5 years ago, like 4.5 years ago, where we were jamming and learning this stuff together. Let's see, 7 years, yeah. Let's see. And the nice thing is this brand pretty much only comes from the brand website, so you pretty much know where it's coming from as well. Let's see. So this is out of stock here, but we can see this is very profitable here at 13. Take off 20% here. Right.
No
so
joke about gift card prices. Adidas gift cards recently at 42% off.
Whoa, that's like a world record there. That's like a world record.
That's gotta be a record.
Yeah, that's a world record. I mean, that gift card very well could have been stolen. I had no idea. Right. I mean, obviously the gift card marketplaces that are legit that we know of, like Card Bear, Top Cashback, etc. I doubt there, or I hope there's not any of that going on. But yeah, those are obviously operations from huge companies. Right. So we can see. So this is out of stock. It's a nice item though, y'all, here at 12.8. Take off 20% and then take off like 15% for the gift cards too. Right. So we can see you can actually just do this. So 10.24 here minus 15% right there. Boom. Nice and profitable here. Problem is it just doesn't sell super quick, but at this type of ROI, that's totally worth it in my opinion here. And then we'll see. What about like size 12, for example, here too? Let's see.
How do you factor your cost and saving to accurately factor in the cost? Yeah, by what he's doing here, but the taking 25% off the price of the website and adding in the gift card as well.
Yeah. So say there's a 25% coupon. You just take off 25% here. Bang. Say there's a 15% gift card. You just take off 15% right here. Right. Say there's tax exempt. Right. I have 6% factored in. So we just take off 6% right there. Boom. There we go. Right. Yeah. It's pretty lit. Like it's very, very helpful doing that. So we can see. So that was cool. Right. See, that was cool. It's just out of stock. Those good sizes here. Let's see. So we got no movement on these guys here whatsoever. Let's see here. Oh, this is lit. Look at that trend. Look at that trend going down. Let's see here.
So the gift card trick, you have to buy the cards, so that factors in for the price of the unit.
Bingo.
Right. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, and they'll have instructions on their website too on that. But yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 30 right here. So let's see. Any of these guys matching?
Adidas unlocked as soon as possible. Yeah, hopefully it comes back.
Yep. Let's see here. So we're here. So 16 and then good gift card here. So let's see here. 26 here. Pretty stable. Not the quickest move in the world.
Good question for Miri here. Can you give me an example for an auto ungate product?
Yes. 32 Degrees, Stafford, Athletic Works, Standard Process. There's a lot of Walmart brands like that. And then if you just storefront stock a bunch of the sellers carrying that, you're going to see, if you just open up their storefronts, you're going to see lots of other brands that are also, that other people are making money on, that are also going to automatically appear. For example, Carter's, though, is not going to be auto ungate, right? And for that, you're just going to, take a look and find 10 of something from a big retail website. In this case, most likely Carter's.com, right? And then that's going to be where you're going to use to ungate it right there as well. Let's see. Let's Google image search this guy too. I don't really think it popped up in right there, just in the normal search here. And Sawyer, where can people follow you on social media as well?
Yep, I'm at I am Dylan Sawyer. I got the tag right here on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all of them.
Yep. So y'all check out the boy right there. We can see. So this is profitable. It's just out of stock, y'all. Right. So we can see. So assuming this is similarly priced at 20 or 27 here, right? So it'd be 20, right? Take off the 20% here. Oops. So we could actually do the same thing. So take off 20%, take off gift card here, right? And buy box actually going at 31, y'all. Right. So we can see $6 profit, 47% ROI here. Buy box currently going at 31 here. And then let's make sure we can see it looks to be FBM friendly, right? It's also pretty light too. It's a $31 8-ounce product, which means this is typically going to be nice and FBM, nice and cost-effective FBM here. What we have to do is we need to see if there's other people making money on this FBM though here. And we can see if we go to data and then buy box stats right here, we can see it actually doesn't look FBM friendly here. So unfortunately, right? And then we can see no one has buy boxed FBM on this recently, but it has been no buy box for a certain amount of time. And when there's no buy box, you can always FBM.
Huge FBM.
Right. So we can see. So this is actually profitable, which is out of stock. So what I would do in this case is I would add this to an out of stock spreadsheet on SellerAmp right there and come back to this guy in the future. For example here. So we can see, yeah, so that's cool, right? Take a look at some of these other colors too as well. And then we can definitely find some other listings to storefront stock from here as well. And we just leverage the Amazon search page using QVS to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Right.
How do I get ungated using Target? I'm from India and I have an individual account. Does Target put an Indian address on my bill address on their invoice and my prep center on the shipping address? It just depends on whatever you fill out on your order page. So if you put the Indian billing address, it'll show that on the invoice.
Yep, 100% correct on that. Let's see here. So this is black and dark gray for the boys here. Let's see if they got the black and dark gray here.
When sourcing products, what's the ideal seller count to look for on Q4 products versus products throughout the year? Honestly, like that doesn't really matter to me too much. Like I've sold products that have 100 offers on it, but it's extremely high volume. And then I've had stuff that has 1 or 2 offers on it. So it really just depends on the offer count movement and like the price stability.
Yep. Yeah. 100%. So if the offer count's going down, it's probably a decent item. If the offer count's going up, it's probably going to trend in the wrong direction from a pricing perspective here. So we can see these look great, right? We can't find the right color here, or we haven't found the right color.
Abe asks, can you further explain the movement trend that you look for? How can you determine future performance?
Yes. Okay, cool. So let's take a look here. So if we go to the variations, right? Offer count movement's going to be the best way to gauge, right? So for example, none of these are really moving a ton. For example, like this is moving, it's just not moving quick. This is moving, it's just not moving in the right direction, right? And then in terms of estimating future performance, it's based on if the demand's changing. Like for example, sweatpants, sweatshirts, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Halloween stuff are increasing in demand right now, and slides, summer, sunscreen, etc., is decreasing in demand right now because the weather's getting colder, for example, right? And then it's also going to be how easy a deal is to find. If it's a deal that only happens once every 3 months, for example, which you learn over time, there's probably not going to be a ton of extra competition once the deal ends. But if it's a deal that's consistently on all the time, there probably is going to be more competition, right, as time goes on.
Great question from Guillermo here. After how much stock of 1 unit do you guys recommend to hide stock count? I do it
right away. Yeah, right away. Yeah, immediately.
But I set it on everything. So
set it, 100% agreed. Right? We can see there's some good damn, this person's why this person like quit after starting like they mastered Carter's and they said, fuck it, let me start another business or something like that. We can see they literally just got this stuff. But we can see people are making money on this stuff, y'all. 70K rank, bang. 191K rank, bang. Right? And that's the key is y'all looking inside other people's storefronts. You can find other stuff to sell really quick here. Right? Just saying, hey, what are other folks carrying?
Why should you hide stock count? So other sellers are not able to see how much you have. It's mainly for bigger sellers when you have like 500, 200, 300 units on one listing. How do you hide stock count? If you just go to Seller Central, your Manage Inventory tab, and then click Edit, there's a max order limit on there, and I just set it to 5 for everything. But if you're selling something that commonly gets orders of 10 or 15, which is not a lot of products, then you should set it higher.
Yep, 100% right there. Right, and that just does a good job of hiding your stock count there as well too. And that's also a great way to protect against black hat sellers too, who are ordering your stuff and then tying it up and then canceling it, which used to be way more of a problem than it is now. And just found a nice profitable product here too, it looks like, y'all. Let's see. Let's get it. Too easy on Prime Day, y'all. Come on, let's dial in here. Q4 is going to be a movie here. Let's see. Right, let's see. 7-pack here. 7-pack here. So we can see 16. Take off 20% here. So let's see. 16. Right here. Take off 20%. Boom. Let's take off the gift card as well too. Right. So we can see it's literally right here. So 16, this is what your competition sees. 16, but we know about the coupon. Bang. We know about the gift cards. Bang. Nice profitable ski there, y'all. And it's 1 FBM seller, so we know we'd be able to FBM it. Or if we were to FBA, we would price it at the high. Right. So for example, like 5-10% higher. Right. So up at like 34, for example, here. Boom.
Been mingling with Amazon for a while now and just going all in with it. Hell yeah, man. Awesome.
Let's go. Who was that? Who was that?
Christian Milero.
Cool. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. Any other colors that are matching here? Let's see. This looks decent here. This looks decent here. Let's see.
Like as soon as my October hit, my sales started shooting up in volume. I've had constant sales for nearly 2 weeks. Yeah, that's
let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now you got to document your journey on social media to find other cool sellers to work with. It's the name of the game here. So let's see. Same deal here. Yeah. Take off 20%. Right. So we got another. I mean, it just starts flowing. Like the leads start flowing immediately here. So 16. Take off 20% here. So we want to we could do either of those. So we could take off 20% here. Boom. Take off gift card. Bang. Life is too beautiful, y'all. Life is too beautiful. And this ain't the fastest mover in the world, but it's 80% ROI. We're spending 11. We're making 9 profit. Right. So let's see. And this is found just storefront stalking, y'all. Let's get it. Let's see. Off count going up on that a tad. Off count nicely trending down on this guy, though. Let's see here.
If we buy anything on Walmart and that product is sold by sellers like us, can it create problems with Amazon? 100%. That's the first thing you look for on Walmart. Make sure it's shipped and sold from walmart.com. If you're buying from third-party sellers, it's like buying off eBay, someone random, or like Amazon looks at it the same way as you just buying it from a random person.
Yep. So let's see. So 27 here, take off 20%. Boom. Take off gift cards here. Boom. Life ain't bad, y'all. Life ain't bad whatsoever. This is the name of the game, guys, and that we're just taking a look at saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on that we can sell or we can get approved to sell? Just storefront stalking, right? Saying, hey, okay, they're getting this. It's moving nicely. Where are they getting it from? Googling it with SellerAmp, qualifying that it's good, taking advantage of gift cards, taking advantage of coupon codes, and then a lot of stuff becomes good. Like this SKU, for example, that we can literally see has been, 38 plus since mid-August. We're about to be in mid-October here, and it's like $9 profit here. Like, that's not bad whatsoever. That's hanging out good, y'all. And I mean, you love to see it, right? And it looks like this one's currently out of stock. No problem. Take a look at these other sizes and add it to an out-of-stock spreadsheet on SellerAmp as well, too. Just down here using the one-click export. That's a really, really good feature you want to set up to stay organized. Another little nugget you can do is use what's called Keepa tracking alerts. Just going down here and hitting track product and then actually getting an email notification when this becomes profitable at a certain price, which is a pretty gangster as well, too. I'm a big fan of that as well. Let's see.
Starting FBA, a good thing to start. I've been very interested in it. Yeah, 100%, man. It's a perfect time to start. Abe, yeah, same for your question too. You definitely did not miss Q4.
There's people who will start taking full advantage of Q4 December 10th and just fucking immediately get in stock on lit FBM listings and start pumping on. We're gonna be live daily to help you guys do that. Pumping out tons of content. Posted a really good video on talking about like the best types of items to sell during Q4 yesterday. And all that. So we're going to get you guys right. And this is definitely not the right item either.
Can you explain how the gift card works?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically all these websites, you can look on Cardbear and see which ones have the best discounts. You purchase the gift card on that website, and then you can factor that into your purchase price on whatever products that you purchase.
100%. Yep. And basically if you buy a $200 gift card for $180, you get 10% off on that pretty much. You add 10% to your bottom line. And that's something a lot of new sellers think is too complicated or too much work or whatever. So you naturally get to make more bread than them, basically.
Did you manage your pop-ups with your extensions? Mine pop up like crazy on everything.
Oh yeah, you got to pick out the ones you really like and double down on those.
Yeah, I'm bad about that. I get like 5 pop-ups every time.
Honey, Capital One Shopping, Rakuten, Top Cashback, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not.
Coupon Birds.
Shout out Coupon. I low-key think Coupon Birds got shut down.
Really? Oh, I haven't looked.
Might have been
like a couple weeks. I haven't looked in the past couple weeks.
I think it might have been a rumor though. I've never actually used that one. Let's see here.
That's the most annoying because the pop-up moves around on your screen, so you can't click on it.
See Belk for the boys here. And remember, guys, I have sales tax factor. Let's see. Does Belk take tax exempt? You got to look for that. That's so helpful. Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. I didn't even know that. All right, gangster, y'all. So take a look here. So now take a look here. So this doesn't look profitable to most sellers here, but we have good gift cards here, 10%. So let's take off 10% here. Let's take off sales tax here because we're using tax exempt and I already have it factored on the back end. Boom. Not a bad life, y'all. Not a bad life, but all it took was seeing if there were discounted gift cards, which is helpful to do, right? And seeing if the retailer took tax exempt, which candidly doesn't really take much work. You just kind of got to do it, right? And so, yeah, slit right there. Cool. All right, so we can see stuff's popping, y'all, right? And that's the name of the game, right? It's just saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on? What can we track down at a profitable price? Right now, you can go storefront stock from there too. Just during this video, you guys have seen, probably 10, 15 plus examples of profitable stuff we know folks are making money on, right? And if other people making money on it, most likely so can we. Let's see.
So for this Carter's, for example, should I ungate on their site? Yep, that'll work.
Yep. Yeah, big websites, y'all. Big websites for ungating here. Let's see, 28 here for the boys.
Oh, I missed this one. So when do you know what to FBA or FBM? That's a great question.
Okay, here we go. So from the top, there are 3 ways to tell if something's FBM friendly, 3 main ways. The first one is going to be the current buy box. We can see in this case, this is not an FBM seller, right? The second way is going to be taking a look at the offers summary on SellerAmp, which you need to activate in your settings actually. right? Which we can see on this listing, there's 20 sellers, 19 of them are FBA and only one of them is FBM, most likely not going to be FBM friendly. You want to see, if you want a hard number, like 15, 20% plus of the sellers FBM on a listing for it to be FBM friendly, right? And what we also want to do is rock and roll down here and go to data and then buy box statistics here and keep up, right? And then see what percentage of the sellers have gotten buy box FBM over the past 30 days. And we can see 8% here for this seller, and then less than 1% here from this seller. So yeah, not going to be an FBM friendly listing. So it's going to be current buy box, offer summary, and the data buy box statistics on Keepa as well.
Yep.
It's going to be very, very important here. Let's see. Cool. So yeah, appreciate all y'all tapping in today too. It's a lot of fun jamming with you guys on this stuff here. Let's see, $20 here, JC Penney. That's close here, for example. Kohl's typically has some pretty good discounts on this stuff too, as well. And we can see we just got a bunch of sellers here that we know are making money on this stuff here, for example. Right, we already found a couple of these guys good. Let's see if they had any other types of procs in here as well. Damn, so they're clearly scaling with the stuff here. Let's see, Maidenform, Calvin Klein, for example, too. Damn, $56. 4-pack here. No wonder people are selling this stuff. It's so damn expensive here.
If we are ungated to sell multivitamins from Walgreens or Vitacost on Amazon, do we need any extra approval or certificate to sell? If it's just
if it lets you list it.
Yeah. If it's under health and household or whatever category that is, you should be fine. If it's OTC, like medicine type of thing, you'll need some like extra permission.
Damn, Calvin Klein got hella discounts right here. Let's see here. All right, take a look. 19 here as well. So yeah, some of this stuff going to be making money. I mean, we can just see that for a fact here and everything. And that's the name of the game, just saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on? What can we go ahead and track down profitable? Carhartt, Boom, Spider, Jockey, Carter's, whatever. Spiders, I think I heard about some IP complaint. I don't know. I mean, I could see people. You heard about anything with that sort?
I haven't heard about IPs with that. But,
okay. That could be wilding on that. Yeah, I don't know. Right there.
I don't really know many people selling Spider. I feel like that's like a hype brand.
Yeah, low key, actually. Yeah, low key here. Let's see. So yeah, some of this other stuff's definitely going to be making money. We'd see people doing the stuff here.
Yeah, that's definitely a hype brand, but I guess it's OA friendly.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, I mean, if other people are doing it here, for example, yeah, these guys are probably good too here. Let's see. So this is going to be like 13 after everything. Let's see. Does Carter's. Let's see. Carter's tax exempt here. Let's see.
The gift card is only worth if I buy in a large amount. Not
yep.
necessarily.
Well, it depends. Yeah, it's going to depend on the specific opportunity right there as well. Right. So the big things here to take away, guys, is one, we found a lot of good stuff. Just taking a look at what other people got. I think it makes a ton of sense to look for some more of those Halloween inflatables and everything. Took a look at like Carter's, Yankee Candle stuff, for example, Tommy Hilfiger, right? There was that polo hat that was lit too, as well. And it's just all the game comes down to is saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on? And what can we go ahead and track down profitably from there, right? And the nice thing is you can see unlimited examples of that kind of stuff, just taking a look inside other folks' storefronts here, right? So we can see, boom, it's like 26, like this is close, most likely here, right? And just taking a look at these as well. You definitely want to make sure you have SellerAmp QVS, the new extension we released. It's free as well too. So it's just selleramp.com/QVS here too. And in general, let the market tell you what to look for this time of year. Don't do any guessing work, right? Just let the market tell you what you want to go ahead and take a look at. All right, guys, time to get into part 2 of the sourcing marathon. What you're about to see is another sourcing session we did with different perspective, different websites, different types of products. And as always, let me know any questions in the comments. Let's get right into it. Just some pro tips prior to hopping into it here. Not only are we going to be looking at different holiday sales that are going on with Prime Day, but we're also going to be working to stack as many discounts we can as possible. This might seem a little bit complicated to you, but once you get a little used to it, it's nice and easy here. So basically thinking of stacking on discounted gift cards, coupons from the free extensions, Capital One Shopping, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, etc., Evergreen email account and tech sign up coupons, looking around for other coupons on Google, using a tax exempt permit if the retailer takes it, so on and so forth here, basically. So we're going to start out with a brand called 32 Degrees here, for example, and we can see they're literally advertising it as a Prime Day sale right here, so that makes it nice and easy for us. So we'll just click into that right here.
Real quick, the real efficiency with reverse sourcing is to be able to memorize a lot of those discount codes, right? If I'm looking at an item from Dick's Sporting Goods, I know I got that 10% off. I know I have another 2.5%, right? So you can start to do those calculations in your head, which automates and speeds up that process so much quicker, right? Because you know the $20 pops up, but you know you're down to $17.50 or $16.50 or whatever it is. And like we always talk about, guys, the quicker we can disqualify the bad ones, the more efficiently we can get to the good ones, ultimately raising our bottom line and making more money while we're sourcing.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, we're just going to go through. We're going to start out doing manual sourcing here and just say, hey, okay, what can we take a look at and track down at a profitable price here, or at a price we think might be profitable, to then go ahead and check over on Amazon and see what makes sense here. So we can start out when just clicking like the sales section of the retailer right here. 32 Degrees is a popular auto ungate brand that most sellers are going to be able to sell right away from day one. Ungating is nice and easy in 2024, so we have a full ungating tour on our channel as well here too. Let's see. So what I like to do is I'll just click into the sales section of a website, and typically it makes sense to source on a website once you know that there's a lot of good stuff here and everything. And then we just want to filter down to like the most general stuff, for example. So like category right here, we can filter by gender, color. Let's do black just to keep it simple right here. And now what we want to do is we want to take a look and see, okay, what do we think looks pretty discounted here? Right? So what do we think could see selling for double or more on Amazon and selling well on Amazon? So for example, like this hoodie retails at 40, it's on sale for 12. It's like, I don't know, I could see that being 30, right? These leggings, I could see them going for 20 plus, for example here, right? Same thing with this fleece here. So what we want to just do is open up these listings that we could see selling for double or more on Amazon. Obviously, we're not going to be right every time, not even close, right? And then we just want to dig in and see what we can track down profitably, cross-referencing over to Amazon, for example here, right? So we can see these t-shirts are nice and cheap here, for example, too, right? This is the kind of thing I could see Garrett walking around the crib in right here as well, right? So let's see. So take a look here. We can see 12 bucks. So all we got to do is copy this over, plug it in on Amazon here, 32 Degrees, boom, 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 then paste that in here. And then we can go ahead and see if there's a matching Amazon listing right here. Okay, let's see. So this is a comfy cardigan wrap here. That is different. This looks pretty good though here, because this listing has 24 reviews on Amazon. And it's going for 29 bucks. And obviously this is a different product here, but I feel like this could very well be going for 13 on the brand website, for example here, right? So now we're going to need two tools to do this, guys. We're going to need SellerAmp, which is $20 a month. You can try it completely free 2 weeks on selleramp.com here, and Keepa down here, which shows how fast this product moves. Now, right off the bat, I can see this listing has a pretty high sales rank, aka BSR. Typically, you want to stay below like 150K or 200 here. However, occasionally you'll see listings that do well that have a high sales rank. For example, in this case, this is not a good example of that. This doesn't really have too much movement here. If we take a look, but we'll go ahead here and at the variation. If you're watching this live, if you got any questions, let us know in the comments too, because Garrett would love to. Garrett will be manning the chat here as well, and we'll take a look. So this is actually decent off kind movement here. It's not amazing, but let's see, 28 here too. Let's see if we can put this guy up for like 13. Let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, 26 here, right there. Boom. Garrett, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, let's see. Right here, comfy wrap cardigan here. Okay, $11.99 here. Let's take a look here. So this is black, large XL or small medium here. Let's see. Soft, comfy wrap cardigan here. Okay, let's see. And we can see soft, comfy cardigan right here. Okay, so we obviously have to make sure it's the right thing, but it has the pockets right there as well. Boom. There we go. Let's see here. So soft, comfy wrap here. Let's see. We thinking this is the right thing here? I think it's definitely close. If not,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Right, take a look at that. Goes down to like the knees right there. Right, we can see here. As well too. So let's see it, right? So this looks good here. Right there. So this is what, $11.99 here? So let's see, 11.99 here. Right, and we can see the lowest price is the buy box is an FBM buy box at 26 here. So if I were going to FBA this, I know I would most likely price above right here, for example. So at 25.45 here, right? Doesn't quite make sense on SellerAmp, but up at 28, for example, here, right? 450 profit, 38% ROI. Life's not bad on something like this here, right? And then what I also want to do is go on Capital One Shopping and see if any of these coupon extensions work, for example, here too, right? I don't think there's discounted gift cards, but I'm going to search here and see if there is, right? We can take a look at that too, right? Always want to go ahead and Google, does 32 Degrees take tax exempt, for example, right? Take tax exempt here. And it looks like, yeah, boom, here we go. Please note if you have tax exempt status, right? So now we actually want to take off that sales tax that I currently have factored in my SellerAmp backend, for example here. So, right, if we take off 5% right here, right, now this gets even better. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we currently have sales tax factored in on the back end of our SellerAmp calculator in our settings. So we need to take that off here. So this is definitely not the quickest mover in the world, but this totally makes money for a beginner. this might be the kind of thing that makes sense if you find something along these lines, considering we've been nice and profitable over time here as well. So yeah,
And the stability here is key, right? Because if you look May to August, you're looking at the same pricing oscillation, right? Between 25 and 35. So that's something that's very stable, very consistent. And you can put, 5, 6, 7 units of these on the shelf and just let them sit and then kind of let them and watch them sell over the course of a couple of weeks.
Yep. Yeah, definitely not the fastest mover in the world here. As we can see, it's reflected in the sales rank right here. But offer count, which is my personal favorite way to gauge velocity, this is totally moving, for example, right here. So yeah, that was cool, right? Definitely want to take a look at those other variations as well too, and everything. And that was an example of looking up a product, not quite finding the right one. But now we'll take a look and see if this guy makes sense too here. All we got to do is copy this in. Let's see. So this is a classic crew t-shirt. I could actually see Garrett wearing this one. So it looks like we got a couple listings here to potentially too take a look at here. Wow, what the heck? Why is this one at 28, for example? Let's see here. Oops. Let's see. Let's get. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's copy that right here. Let's see. Let's go back to that main search page right here as well. Boom. All right. Let's take a look here. So right off the bat, is this actually moving here? See. So this one's pretty slow here. This is very blocky. Offer count movement, and no wonder it is pretty high sales rank here. So it's like maybe this would sell. I actually think it eventually would. Right here, but down here, right? This is okay offer count movement, right? The problem is this is a 3-pack of t-shirts here, right? And this is a single pack, for example. So let's see if they have 3 packs on the website. Just going ahead and just Googling it right here. Let's see.
And the other thing you guys can do, right? Because we've already acknowledged that 32 Degrees has a bunch of sales, has a lot of price discounts on their site. And Miles is kind of going through and manual sourcing based on the site. But the other thing you can do is use something like Keeper Product Finder, type in the brand 32 Degrees, qualify based on sales rank. So we're talking 100, 150, the sort of threshold that Miles is kind of talking through as we're looking through products. And within seconds, have a subset of products falling under the 32 Degree brand that we know meet our velocity criteria. Obviously, we have to worry about price point at the end there, but knowing that the site has a ton of discounts, we're probably not going to run into too many issues at that point.
Boom, here we go. So this is good. The problem is it just doesn't sell quick enough. So we can see Navy Space Dye here, right? We can see, this is also a little bit different too. It has that and that doesn't. Yeah, okay. No problem. So that doesn't sell quick enough either right here. Ooh, now this guy looks great, right? That stability is excellent. Offer count movement's not incredible here, right? But let's see. Like, yeah, here we go. Like I can live with that there coming down right there.
But look at the difference there, right? Look at the difference there. If we can kind of compare those two keeper graphs, one very boxy, right? Or I guess both of them are kind of boxy. Or is that the bad one or the good one?
This is stability. I mean, this is good though. This is totally yeah. I mean, that could be a lot worse,
But like as you start to kind of look through a lot of products, you're gonna really have that sixth sense in terms of products that move, right? The products that move, and I'm sure we're gonna come across a few over the next hour, are gonna be super oscillating up and down between the buy box as well as the offer count. Right, that offer count's not going to stay boxy. It's not going to stay flat at all. Whereas some of these are very like, stays put for a day or two, goes up, goes down, etc. But the products that move, it's going to be that constant zigzag, constant oscillation up and down.
So let's see. We got the single pack, for example, right here. Gap, interesting, 341. So people are making money on that too. Let's see here. Take a look. So first order of business, we want to go to the variations tab on Keepa here. See what's moving the quickest. Let's see here. Oh, I mean, this blue looks good here. They got that blue here. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Let's see. And then these are, sure, they're expensive. We just don't have much proof of movement here. It's not really much movement on that. So I don't like those guys either here. Let's see. Soft stretch dairy. This is like a Nike Tech knockoff. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, none of these are even the right brand here. Yes, that definitely doesn't work. That's the cool thing is they'll tell us pretty quick if it's going to be, if we see, because we have to even see a match on Amazon first, right? Let's see. Yeah, C-Made, 32 Degrees here. Woman's hooded, cool long sleeve t-shirt. Okay, so this is a different product here, but let's definitely go ahead and see. Let's see if this makes sense because this has 33 reviews, so it's probably making money, or at least we know it's making money if it's got that many reviews. Is it actually moving though here?
Have you guys ever used the Chrome extension? Oh, wait, buddy. I mean, we've heard of it. We don't really use it. It's a lot of manual input from the guys who run it. So we just recommend just kind of really being ingrained and kind of in the community, knowing what's going on, knowing and being familiar with the different sites, obviously being aware of the different discounts that are available to us. And that's probably going to be the best way to go about it.
Yeah, and that I'm like that. order cancels are super subjective as well, right? And that like each site operates differently, even for different people. So for example, like there's one site Garrett and I both had a couple 10K profit months from back in the day, and then Garrett got like incredibly banned, and I can still place orders to this day, for example, right? And it's just, there's nothing really to explain that. It just happens to be how their specific system worked, and it very well might have changed.
But
Garrett
those
might be
are the things that you don't figure out until you really iterate, right? And to think of it like a science fair project, right? You keep one variable the same and test the others, right? Maybe one time you keep the quantity the same, then you test your billing address. You change the credit card. Maybe you change the quantity, right? You keep one variable the same and change all the others until you ultimately kind of nail down what they're keying off of. And remember, the fact of the matter is, a lot of the times, these sites don't want your money. They're just trying to protect you, right? They have all sorts of like fraud protection programs set up to make sure that their customers, their users, aren't getting robbed, right? And so we have to understand that and use that to our advantage, and kind of iterate as you go to make sure that the OA cancel is not going to stop you from making the money that you need to make.
Yeah, like so much money is lost worrying about cancels that never happen too. Like that's a very, very important thing to note too. And everything as well. Let's see. And guys, using the new so there's a new free SellerAmp extension that's just included with your SellerAmp just main one here. If we just search like 32 degrees men's, this would be another way to search this. It's called just like Amazon like store page sourcing, basically. Right? We can just go ahead and use SellerAmp QVS here, right? Just take a look at that. And it's just free with your main SellerAmp subscription. And now we can see a ton of different info for the product without actually needing to click into it. So there's certain things we're going to be able to disqualify based on, it being private label, it not having enough resellers on it, for example, here. And that just can speed up the process here. So we can see like these are some good listings here we can take a look at that we haven't taken a look at yet. This is a small brand, it's an auto-on-gate brand for most people, right? So we know where this is actually coming from, right? And that can significantly speed up the process of going and tracking down some good OA leads here too, as well, right? So if we go ahead here, right, variations on this guy here. Ooh, see, this guy's moving here. Yeah, look at that, like 20 bucks here. If we can pay like 6, for example, this will be nice and profitable here. Let's see here. Let's see, and if you guys got any questions, let us know in the chat too. Let's see, lightweight base layer crew top here. Let's see.
I'm an international student, so I'm eligible to apply for tax exam in the U.S. Just talk to your CPA. We don't.
Yeah, probably not fully sure though. Yeah, probably here. This might actually be good FBM here because let's see. So we're about $9.99 here, right? And then remember, this place also has tax exempt, so we take off 5% from that, right? Because I already have 5% counteracting it in my back end, so we need to even that out here. And let's check the FBM numbers here on the AMP. Let's see. Ooh, it's already on FBM numbers here. So this is not good. We will need this to go a little bit further on sale. Like if we get this at like 8, for example, we'd be printing money. So what I do in this case, I'd put this on an almost good spreadsheet in SellerAmp, right? And then I come back to this in the future and say, hey, okay, how's it gone up? Or for example, is the buy cost cheaper? Right? And that's going to speed up the process here, right? So really all we do here is when we know where some inventory is coming from, is just say, hey, okay, who's got it, right? And do the numbers make sense, right? Let me locate good Amazon listings here. For example, if you're a beginner, you should primarily be doing what's called storefront stalking here. Let's take a look at that.
Jumping in here, which software do you use to storefront stocks? SellerAmp's gonna be
SellerAmp.
awesome.
Yeah, SellerAmp.
Right? Miles, if you do me a favor, just pop into like a store from SellerAmp.
Oh, yeah.
The really cool thing that allows us to reverse source quickly using SellerAmp is it allows us to disqualify quickly. Right? Because on this main page, I can see so much information. I can see the BSR. I can see the ideal max cost that I'm going to be buying from. I can see the keeper chart. And so I can understand the trend trajectory. And I really understand within 30 seconds, 45 seconds, based on the prices that I see in that top shopping row, compared to what SellerAmp is telling me I need to be buying at, is if it's even close, right? Because if SellerAmp says the max cost is like 17, 15, and I go to that Google shopping page and I see a bunch of 30s, 40s, that's an easy skip. And so the way like that SellerAmp page is kind of formatted, it allows us to disqualify products so quickly. And again, the quicker we disqualify, the more money we make when we sit down to source.
So like, for example, here we go. Like these are, 11.99 here. So 11.99 is close. However, we know if we were to FBA this thing, we got price higher, right? Probably 10% or so higher. So up here at like 24, we're actually still not quite there. We can tax exempt off a little bit here. Still not quite there. So yeah, this is not good. I thought it was going to be good. It's not good here. Let's see. Let's keep moving. And then, yeah, storefront stock is nice because you already know this person's making money here. If they have any reviews, then it's just going ahead and digging in here and seeing, okay, what do these guys retail for example, right? And
But
then we
see how quickly that is. You press on the G, you understand what you need to buy it at, and you can compare it to what Google shows you within seconds.
Yep, 100% here. So let's see, at 19.99 here. These have actually been totally good in the past year, right? 29, right? They're just not good today. So let's see here. Let's take a look at these bad boys. 224 here, for example. So 2-pack, base layer thermal. Let's see here. They got any bundle deals for us here? Base layer.
The other thing that also can't be understated is that the reverse storefront stalking feature, it gets us exposure to other brands, right? So here we may be looking on like the 32-degree website, but now we're going to be exposed to other brands, right? That seller potentially has, that creates more opportunity, more sites to buy from, more brands to buy from, more product niches and categories to buy into. Those are the things that are going to expand us as an Amazon seller.
Completely agree here too. Let's see, and you can even just search like a specific niche too as well. Like for example, like say, yeah, like these move super well. Like what are we paying? Yeah, $5 for example here, right? Like there very well could be a bundle of these too that makes sense as well. Like we'll take a look here too. Let's see here. Yeah,
That's interesting on that one. The offer count was steady, but the price was shooting down.
Yeah, weird. Volume must be lower here than people think it is. Let's see his socks here for example too. Let's see. Cozy lounge socks here. Let's see. Are there any normal type of 32-degree socks? Let's see. Because we know where the stock's coming from. Right. So let's see here. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oops. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of them here. So let's see. Which ones are like the most expensive ones? So 18.90 here, for example. All right. Let's see. Any of these are like 27, for example. Dickie socks I found good in the past too here as well. Let's see. I think that's auto ungate. Can you guys let us know if Dickie's is an auto ungate for you? Ooh, so you want to avoid stuff like this. This is like a keep a data glitch, for example here. Let's see. And we don't really see any good movement on those here. Let's see. 32-degree socks. Let's see. 18.90. Let's see. So let's see. So what are these guys going for here? Let's see here. 18.90. Ooh, we got some high buy box share going on this guy here. Let's see. So yeah, buy cost is 8. Right, so 7.99 FBM in here. What are these guys FBM at? Oh, 7 ounces. This is good here. Yeah, $5 here. Let's see, right? And then we take a tax exempt here. So this is not like a life-changing item by any means, but like you make $3 a piece and it sells quick. Like that can add up. You know what I mean? Just find a bunch of items like that.
15, 20 of those, you're gonna replace your
right?
your job in no time.
Right. And that's like we can see some of these other ones make sense too. Like for example, 18.5, and it's been there a lot consistently here. There's people even have buy boxed in the past week here up at 21, for example. Right. Let's take a look at these guys too here. And it's an FBA buy box too, so we get FBA that's higher as well.
Something like that product that Miles kind of just glimpsed over, that's where a lot of newer sellers mess up with though, right? Because it's trending between like that 18 to 20-ish range. A newer seller can see that $22, $23 price point that it just touches a couple times. But that shouldn't be an expectation, right? If we're going to buy this, we need to be okay with that $19 price point, right? We cannot be expecting that 22, 23 and get excited. That's where a lot of sellers lose a lot of money, especially if they're looking to FBM or FBA those, right? Yeah. Maybe you can roll the dice and buy some expecting FBM at that higher price point. But the fact of the matter is we got to be buying based on macro trends and averages as opposed to micro instances like that.
Yep. So we can see in this case, right? So this is 18.5 FBM. So we know we can FBA this higher, most likely, right? Take off tax M 7.5 here. Life ain't bad, y'all. Let's keep moving. Okay, we can see 32 degrees was a W. And as we go here too, y'all, any questions you guys got? Let us know. It's still a little Macy's action. I like looking at the jockey stuff yesterday. So let's see. Search like jockey stuff. And we know Macy's has good jockey stuff here as well too. So let's see here. Yeah, these are like 17, 20 right here. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. T-shirts as well. Right, we're just going to open these up and cross-reference over to Amazon here. Basically, nice and easy. And that I found some of these profitable in the past, right? And now that I've been doing this for a while, right, have a sense of, okay, what I need to pay for different things, right? So on and so forth, right? We take a look through a bunch of these, for example, here too. And what we also want to do is have card bear on speed dial for discounted gift cards as well. So let's dig in here, right? And you have to understand, this is a process of learning this stuff as a new seller, right? When you know nothing, you don't know how to use the softwares, for example. You learn over time. You get better. You innovate. You make friends. You network with other Amazon sellers, right? Let's see. We want this 4-pack.
It's a good question while you're loading that up. So what do you recommend when you pick up an ASIN that gets flooded with offers going up from 10 to 80? Should we hold off on sending it in? Right. So the first thing is we got to learn, right? Because you missed something in the equation where you bought something that was about to detonate with offers. So it's likely the case where it's like a Nike on sale item, right? Something like that. Maybe
Almost guarantee or
something
Target,
like that.
or Walmart. Yeah, easy to find too.
Right. So one of the key pieces of information that we have to learn from that and iterate on is that we have to understand the occasion in which we're buying something, right? If I'm buying something that's on the front line, the top line of a Nike closeout sale, a lot of people are going to see that. How many inboxes of resellers is that going to? However, if we find an item like we're going over tonight where we have to fight for our profit, where we have to use that 10% off, we have to use a 2.5% gift card, a discounted gift card, we have to use all these different things, tax exam, FBM, etc. Well, there's a lot more likelihood that that product, that profit's going to stay. It's going to stay, right? So what I would probably envision in that scenario is that you bought in too easily of a findable item, or you just didn't do enough to generate that profit. So understand why it happened and just keep it in mind next time. Now, in terms of that scenario, just liquidate and keep it moving, right? Maybe return them if you can, but just liquidate and max out that cash. Maybe put it on another listing. You should look on Walmart, those sorts of things, but just learn and keep it moving.
Yeah, you have to understand that's not necessarily like typical, but it will be typical if you buy from really easy to find places. For example, like here, like this was actually profitable for a couple weeks here, right? Oh, it's actually profitable today. Interesting. So we can see here, guys, take a look at this, right? So this is 22.40 here, right? And then I saw on Keepa, this is a super important lesson, that the lowest price was 33 here. But when there's no buy box, you have to check if the seller's charging shipping or not. Right. So if we go here, no buy box, don't automatically avoid that. We can see that actually is the case here. So we can see, right, 34.8.50 plus 8, right? So let's take a look here. So 34.50 plus 8, right? I want that in the sale price here. 34.50 plus 8 here. We can see so 42, right? And then we can see we can pick this guy up for 22.40. A lot of people say, oh, crap, that doesn't quite work. Discounted gift cards, my friend, right? And we can see 12% here, GCX, 11.8 here, for example, right? So we take off 12%, right? Literally go here, minus 12% here. Boom, even better, right? And we can see 11.99 ounces, $42 product. This means this is phenomenal to FBM, right? So if we rock and roll down here, we can filter over to FBM. Boom. This is going to ship for like $5 here, and we can see nice profitable product that a ton of people would automatically avoid. They didn't take a look if the seller's actually charging shipping, right? They don't factor in discounted gift cards, and they didn't see the FBM numbers, because we know if an item is very, very light, but above 1 pound, that the FBM numbers are going to be better than the FBA numbers, for example, right? So that's good stuff, y'all. You got to love the game here. Got to love the game here, right? Life's good, right? So that was a nice profitable skew that's like completely hidden as well, right? And you got to check that out. You know, some sellers are sneaky. They're charging for shipping when you think they might not be, right? And we can see here, boom. So that was profitable. That makes sense. Y'all like that little discount finagle right there, Garrett?
Yes, sir. Repeat that again though for the people in the back.
Yep.
If something's over a pound,
under a pound, above $20, typically the FBM numbers are better. So for example, this right here at 8 ounce or whatever it was, going to average like $5 about FBM from my experience. FBA, it's a 40% ROI. FBM, it's a 49% ROI. So our competition sees this and is like, crap, that don't quite work. But got to take off that discounted gift card. Got to run the FBM numbers right there. And then it's a much different story, right? And I say it. So does Macy's take tax exempt here? Right, we can see. For customers that are from states that are exempt from sales tax. Yeah, so it doesn't look like that's all available, right? So we can see life's good, right? We can see that was a nice profitable skew there and had been for a while. Let's see, I want this 4-pack here, active blend right here. Let's see. So even if these aren't necessarily the right thing, like these are totally moving here, these listings, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can track these guys down anywhere. Might as well.
right? And we found that other last profitable skew, and something I talk about a lot is pivot points, right? Miles' entry point right now is the Macy's angle, right? Looking on Macy's kind of manual sourcing that way. However, once you found that profitable skew, instead of going back to Macy's, that initial entry point, we could pivot and start to reverse source in some of the storefronts. Because in theory, some of those sellers that are already on that product have probably found some other SKUs that they already can source from Macy's. And so that little pivot can create a lot of efficiencies in how we're sourcing and how quickly we can find that next product.
So let's see. So this is Macy's as well too. This is going to be close here. It's not quite going to be good. Let's see. Yeah, $30 flat here. So $30 here. This is actually very, very close to being good. And yeah, it's the key. So like we're here at 17.70, right? Oh, it's going to be a good FDM flip too. So we can see, or it's going to be close. So we take off that 12%, right? And then rock and roll down here in FBM. Not quite there, about 20% ROI. And naturally, typically a listing like this would not be good for FBM, but it has no buy box, which automatically qualifies it as FBM friendly here, right? And it's like, and yes, am I in my bedroom live streaming to you guys right now? Absolutely, I am. Absolutely right. This is what happens when we go back to PA. So yeah, we're happy to be on here, jam with y'all. Any questions y'all got, you let us know. So we can see. No good movement on these guys. Want to make sure you have your keep of columns organized correctly here. Let's see. Let's see. Nice chilly day. Important dates for the rest of the year, guys. Halloween, late October, right? Early Black Friday sales pretty much right away in November, right? Black Friday sales are going to start the Sunday before Thanksgiving, right? And then Black Friday, Cyber Monday, obviously when those dates happen. And then the Q4 rush is in December 5th to like the 20th, for example.
The huge play is to stock up on some of the deals in the beginning, that like right when those deals hit on Sunday, and then take advantage of them on the selling side on Cyber Monday, because there's going to be a ton of attention going to Amazon to be looking for various things, buying various things. And so you get to take advantage of both sides of the equation, the buying side, the sourcing side early on in the week, and then the selling side later on in the week. And that's going to be huge.
Yep. So for example, this item here is at 17, take off gift card. It comes out to like 15.75, for example here, right? So this is historically nice and profitable, but 35, just not good today. So what I'd want to do on this item is definitely not buy it and speculate, but add a keep a tracking alert here to get notified when this becomes good again here, right?
But this keep a chart's a really good articulation of kind of like the inverse relationship between offers and price, right? We see in the beginning of September, offers start to shoot up, right? They 2x, almost 3x from 8 to 9, or from like 4 or 5 up to 12. And so what happens? Buy box starts to drop. And so one of the big red flags, the big indicators of a future buy box decline is that offer count, right? The offer count is going to be the single source of truth for so many products that we're looking at.
Yeah. 100%. And then if you guys are looking for just personalized one-on-one help with this stuff, and you want to get on live Zooms with me, like one-on-one, for example, you want to get on Zoom one-on-one with me, take a look at the link in the description for my coaching program application too. You just want to be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game and such. Would love to put you on with that here. Let's see. Take a look here at these blue guys here. Let's see. Oh yeah, $30 here. Take a look here. 36. Wow. It's going for the high here. Let's see, 29. So this guy's going to be close too. Yeah, it's 20 though, so it's not quite there. We'll take a look at these guys here. 36. Ooh, so this guy totally moving here. Let's see. Yeah, 36 up here. That's cool.
We have a product that has a low BSR, low sellers. We won the buy box. Now a few days later, Amazon hopped on the product with more inventory, and there's more sellers. Should we move on to it? Yeah, always pivot. That's gonna be the name of the game. Even with a multi-million-dollar business, you're still gonna be pivoting onto and off of products. That's never going to change, and so that's just something that you're going to have to continue to get used to, right? Audit your pricer every week, right? Continue to monitor products that you're in stock on, know when to kind of drop price, pivot onto something else, find new products. That's why we diversify our catalog to so many different SKUs, is because each individual ASIN is going to operate differently. Each one's going to oscillate. Some are going to get really good, some are going to get bad, some are going to stay in the middle, and those are going to all happen independently of each other.
Yep, 100%. And the cool thing is we can take a look at these different seller storefronts and see other stuff they got from here too. Like we can see like 34 Nautica. For example, I literally never sourced Nautica until like a few days ago. For example, we can see like, okay, these are good sales ranks except that 500K rank one. Like, are people making money on the stuff? Probably, right? And then we can see like Calvin Klein, Dr. Scholl's, for example, here too as well, right? Dr. Scholl's, for example. Hey, we'll take a look, right? And you want to just run this play with all these different brands you're seeing in different seller storefronts. For example, here, right? We can see like these are like $30 here. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. That would actually totally be good. Depending what, let's see. Yeah. $10 here. For example, it's like a very, very good buy cost here. Let's see. Belk right here. Take a look here. Let's copy this color in here too, just to make it easier here as well. Let's see here. Ooh, is that the same thing? It is not, unfortunately. Here, let's see. Let's see. Gary, you with me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, because the reason why I bring that up, guys, is because like last Black Friday, we were ripping like a major marathon, and Garrett got like disconnected by accident.
He didn't realize it. For
Yeah, like for a while, man. Yeah, so let's see.
That might be the same, no?
Oh, it's got that same design.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Small, for example, here. Wow. Okay, this is actually profitable here. The problem is just not enough off ground movement here. So this is an example where this is very profitable. Amazon just isn't sharing the buy box enough, and we can see that's reflected in the off ground movement there. So yeah, don't like that. Let's see. Let's take a look at these bad boys here. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much slow movement across the board here. What's moving the quickest here, though? Yeah, basically none of these have good off ground movement. They probably honestly are selling. It's just low competition here, but when you're a beginner, you want to be, looking for stuff with pretty, proven good, consistent movement here. Let's see. Such a good way to gauge velocity. Let's see. I mean, this is $70 polo here. If we could find this. No, it's actually not $70, right? Yeah, Amazon's on it. Let's see here. Same thing with these guys here too.
That's an interesting keeper chart, right? Because if we go back to it, Amazon itself is not always going to be a disqualifier, right?
Yep.
Notice, not this one. Notice Amazon was at one price, but the buy box was at a completely different one.
Yes.
And so when we talk about moats and using, adding a little complexity to the products that we're looking at, that's one of the things, right? Because a newer seller is going to see Amazon on the listing or in their keeper charts, filter out Amazon from the results that they're looking at and then completely skip over it. However, being a little bit more experienced, we understand that, okay, Amazon's on that product, but they're not gaining any of the buy box, which is a huge advantage for us.
All right, so let's see. So we got to find if there's a flagship listing for these because this is a standalone variation. These are probably really good because this was totally moved. Oh yeah, here we go. It's only got one review though, but let's see here. Nautica Men's Soft Cotton here. And we got 15% off, but we can do even better here as well. Let's see, J Class Fleece Short here. Let's see. Take a look at this here. Boom, Smoke Gray. Boom, Gray Heather. Okay, definitely looks like the same though here. Let's see. Same logo here, black right there. Okay, that is, for all intents and purposes, the exact same person, the exact same photo. He's happy too. He's happy to be in those shorts.
Oh, he's vibing out.
Oh, these are lit. These are super profitable here. It's not the fastest move in the world, but these are very, very profitable. Are there any colors of these that are selling quicker here? Let's see. Repeat after me. Discounted gift cards, coupons, sales. Stack them all together, y'all. Stack them all together here. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is a very, very good ROI. Right, assuming this hits right at 15 into 40 here. It's not the quickest mover in the world, but we have a lot of historic profitability on this. No wonder it's not moving quick. It's a $40 pair of shorts here, right? At 15 or at 15 off the 25%. Like I bet you this would move quicker at a lower price point. Some experienced sellers would take that, right? And we can see 15% gift cards about here. Let's take off that here, minus 14%. Like some people are saying yes to that for sure. Right. And just seeing if they can move it quicker here. And it's like, if I'm a newer seller, it says private label just due to low competition, right? I might just snag one of these and toss them on a bunch of different sizes here, right? Just to see what the movement's like. Because no wonder these aren't selling too quick when it's a $40 pair of shorts, for example, right? And some people would, consider saying yes to something like that here and everything, right? And it's like, okay, we can go here and we can storefront stock and we can see who else is selling this brand or similar brands or similar products here, for example. Right, and we can take a page out of their book here. Oh yeah, here we go. Like boom, holy crap! Right? It's like, okay, bunch of polo stuff. No idea where that's coming from, right? But we can let Google tell us here. Yeah, Oxford button-down shirts here, right? So for example, men's classic long sleeve here. Let's see. So it's like classic long sleeve here. Let's see. And we just want white, for example, right? Or we could Google image search it too, right? As well, let's see. Classic chambray shirt here. Right, so you get the bottom of this, you look up and up at these. Like, they got to be getting it from somewhere. right? For example here, right? Land's End, never seen people carrying this, right? Nautica, wasn't super familiar with that. Greg Norwood, right? You learn all these brands pretty quick here. Just saying, hey, like, you know, what's the market telling me that people are making money on, for example, right? Let's switch it up a little. Let's do a little beauty action here, right? ColourPop is a popular auto one gate for beauty, right? And we can see, looks like they got a pretty good deal going on their website here. So let's go ahead and just see what pops up if I just search ColourPop on Amazon and use SellerAmp QVS in the free beta, selleramp.com/QVS. Shameless plug. It is free though, right? With your solid subscription, right?
Is it a plug if it's free?
I don't know. Y'all let us know in the chat. Yeah, y'all let us know in the chat right there, actually. Yeah, let us know in the chat here. Right? And it's like, okay, let's see like what these go for. We'll probably need above like, you know, $9, for example, to be profitable. Just typically the way Amazon fees break down and everything here. But let's go ahead and let's dig in. Let's take a look at these and just get rock and rolling here, seeing what we can track down profitable. My friends, this one's got a whole mess of variations here.
When you buy, or when do you buy 5, 10, 15 items of a winning ace, and how do you determine this? So the cool thing is with FBM, especially this time of year, we can let the market dictate that.
100%.
Right.
Agree.
So we buy 2, 3, 4 of a particular SKU or a bunch of SKUs of ideally, and then we sell a couple of a SKU, we buy more. We sell a couple more, we buy more. And then you buy 3 the first time, then you maybe buy 8 the next time, then you maybe buy 15 or 20. We gain that efficiency, we gain that leverage by FBMing, right? By being willing to ship those items out as the sales come in, right? This is the time of year where FBM is almost as good as FBA, right? Just because as much all the eyes are on Amazon and the velocity is higher. So take advantage of all the extra eyes, allow yourself to be more efficient, and deleverage yourself by not having to ship to FBA every time.
Yeah, these aren't amazing. I mean, this is profitable, just not quite there. It's like maybe if you got no sales tax. Right here, we'll keep it moving though. Let's see which one of these guys going expensive. 13. This one's probably good, for example, because this is an outlier here, price wise. Let's go ahead and see what this guy's moving for here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 13.42 here. Let's see. Metallic, $7 here. Ooh, it's out of stock too, so we can see $7. Take off the 15% that popped up here. We can see, close. Not quite there, though, but very historically good. So I want to set a keep alert on this guy because a lot of people have made money at this buy cost up at 16, y'all, as well, right? And we'll keep that in the back burner, and we'll look for some more OA beauty stuff here in a sec, too, as well. Let's see, 11. Not super reseller friendly. Yeah, brands on it. Same
Do we
thing.
buy these products from the website? No, you're going to ship it to yourself, right? Like we were kind of just talking about. You
Yep.
want to have that flexibility of listing on multiple listings, on listing on Walmart as well as Amazon, on joining a bunch of different markets so you can maximize your exposure to the market, maximize your exposure to the consumer, and make as much money as possible in as quickly of a time as possible.
Yeah, selling on Walmart's really good right now, too. I spent like an hour doing storefronts or doing honestly just manual sourcing for that the other day. It was pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, this is a great keep it chart here.
Offers are going down too. Oh, wow.
His chart's lit. Sailor Moon here, $10. Oh, let's go. Wait, what was this here? 16, not quite. So we need this a little bit more on sale. It's actually not on sale at all. Actually, now that I look at it, it's like if this ever goes down to like $6, for example, like that's nice and profitable.
But this is, so I don't know if the same person's in here, right? They were talking about going 10 to 80 in a matter of, a couple days, a couple weeks. That's something where it's likely the case that website had a 50% off discount on that product.
Let's
and
see.
Look what happened.
Yeah, Easter, start of April.
Right. And so these are the sorts of things to keep in mind, right? How easily was that profit to come by? And those are the things that we have to really, really kind of use in our forecasting of Amazon products.
Yeah, so we can see in this case, it looks like there's not really good sale going on this website, so we don't really got to worry about that. Here, let's see if there's any high-level sellers here that got a bunch of reviews on this guy too. Here, let's see. One review. Let's see, 216. Yeah, here we go. So these people are making money here. Let's see. Storefront stocking's best way to source for as beginner here as well. Let's see. So you want these people that got lots of reviews here. Ooh, Sephora stuff. Sephora could be popping here. Let's see. Ooh, these are cheap. Yeah, nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. Let's see. $5. I don't really trust those. Let's say 6. We're here as well.
Dash, I'm completely wholesale now. 100%.
Squishmallows here. Squishmallows are pretty lit too. Let's see. $8 here as well. Oh, lit. Oh, shout out Five Below here. 6.
Do they have an online site, Five Below?
Looks like it, man. Unfortunately, these are a different size here, as well. But gotta see if these exist too, because this would be nice and profitable. This was the correct size here. Yeah. Let's see. Holiday Disney Squishmallows here. Found some good Squishmallows on Walmart as well. Let's see here. 6.5 medium. Shout out that boy Stitch right there.
Stitch.
Garrett don't
Give
know
us-
nothing about that.
We're about 45 minutes in. Give us some W's in the chat if you've learned something. Give us some W's.
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat.
for sure. Yeah, guys, for sure. Right. And the nice thing is these are all like the brands that you can sell right away from the get-go. Like there's a lot of better stuff you get unlocked over time too, as well. This is just like stuff that you can go ahead and get, going right from the get-go basically on these. Let's see. 8-inch Disney Stitch Squishmallow here. Let's see. Stitch in pajamas here. Damn, bro chilling right. That's me after the grub right there. Let's see.
Are you
Damn,
getting
there's a disgusting amount of listings like this.
Are you hitting the pizza spot when you're home?
Already did. Yeah, come on.
The usual OG.
OG. Oh yeah. I was grabbing the buffalo chicken pizza last night.
Yes, sir. When's wing night?
Ooh, actually, dude, I got him last night, but didn't even end up eating him. So I'll probably eat him after this. Yeah. Hidden right here. Ooh, 10. Ooh, okay, here we go. So let's see. So yeah, 550 right here. Let's see. Right. And the key is you get this flexibility of hopping around quick over time. It takes a little while to get really good at it, for example, here, but once you get it, you can nicely move around here. And the interesting thing is we took a look at ColorProp, and ColorProp didn't even end up having a good deal on. Right. And like that's the interesting thing is that you can see like over time you learn that we got pretty good at identifying quick. It's like, okay, didn't really look like something that was worth it here. Let's see. 18.
Yeah, Grando, check out my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of wholesale stuff on there.
Ooh,
How do I know what is gated and what's not gated? So if you connect SellerAmp to your Amazon account, it's going to tell you pretty quickly.
Yeah. The nice thing is if other people are making money on it, you can too, most likely. Right. So you can go ahead and, get going with that stuff here too as well. Let's see. Colorful Gloss Bomb.
Could you do this from Puerto Rico? Yeah. You're going to obviously need a prep center in United States just to make that more efficient to ship and stuff. But of course you can. Same thing with Hawaii.
Let's see, 12 here, 29, 14-inch here. Let's see, Walmart here. This the boy we want here? Yeah, okay. Let's see. 16.88 here. So this is interesting. So take a look at this guy. So this is a good example here. So this actually probably was really profitable in the past. Let's see. Yeah, 30. Right, and we can see, yeah, it's pretty stable, honestly, here too. So we can see like 30 here. For example, we just zoom in here, comps up a little bit here, right? But we can see, oh, the fees are really high on this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know why that was the case. We can see. Let's take a look at these bad boys right here as well. Yeah, Warner's is I think it's a Walmart brand. Let's say 21. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's like Kohl's and stuff like that here. Let's see, Bath and Body Works. Yeah, bunch of ColorPop stuff here. Let's see, $10 on these here. Let's see, 16. It's just not like a good deal going on right there. We got more jockey stuff. Holy crap, yeah.
What does it mean when Amazon has suppressed a listing? Typically, the price is a little higher than it usually is, right? They'll take away the buy box in an effort to kind of force that price point back down. However, a lot of people avoid, similar to what we were talking about a little bit ago when Amazon's on the listing, a lot of people avoid, without question, a lot of suppressed listings. So whether you want to search those using Keep a Product Finder or just kind of like identify them as an opportunity as you come across them, there's a lot of money that's missed with people skipping suppressed listings. A, because it naturally is a little bit is symbolic of an increased inflated market. And B, there's probably a little bit less competition there as well.
Speaking of a good looking Keep It chart here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Sheer tone. Game time. Yep. Here we go. Awesome. Nice. This is a sniped listing here. Let's see. Yeah. So see this 10% right here, right? So we can see 21 here. Take off 10% from that, right? So 21 here, right? Take off 10% from this, minus 10% here. Boom. Right. And let's see if there's any good gift cards here. Let's see. Does Mac Cosmetics have good gift cards? Not amazing here, but it relatively offset sales tax. But we can see the current is 4%, but the average is 5% or 6%. So we can actually set alerts here on Card Bear and actually get notified. And then we can see for a while this was up at like 8% in July. Right? So that's the cool thing is you can see the gift card market over time too. They got like they low-key got SellerAmp for gift cards here. Like even if this goes up, even if there's like 6% ones tomorrow, for example, it's like this is a nice profitable skew, y'all. Right? And it's literally just hanging out at retail, boys. It's like not the end of the world if this ends up going at 31, for example. Right? And like
people always talk about like beauty stuff, for example. If you want to find other beauty leads, storefront stock from this listing, like 100%. Storefront stock from this listing too. And it's like, we're doing this with sales tax factored in, with shipping, Amazon factored in, literally everything here. It's like, this one's probably good too. Copper tone here. We got to obviously make sure that's the right thing here. Let's see. Let's Google and see if they got this one here. This is a good looking Cupid chart too. This guy moves here. Let's see here. Right. Let's see. Copper tone, for example, here. Boom. Yeah, here we go. Same deal. Right. So 21. We'll use that 10% code. Right. So minus 10%. Minus gift card for like 5% here. And it's an FBM buy box. So we know we'll be able to price a little bit higher here. So even at like 32, for example, this isn't like a game changer here, but we can see like a lot of people have made money at this buy cost. And I'm pretty sure this is the right thing. Like 0.2 ounce, for example, right here. Yeah, 0.2 ounce. Right.
Yeah.
There.
So you always got to double check the volume.
Beauty stuff, 100% like that. Yeah, I think we just unlocked like a low key like replen farm here. Right. It's like, yeah, like this was chilling and that was chilling here. It's like, what other ones go up to 30 at some points? It's like these for sure. Like all you guys watching can go set keep alerts on these. Obviously, I don't think it makes sense to buy anything you see in a YouTube video, but you can set keep alerts on these guys to come back and take a look at them in the future as well.
Or again, like pivot points, look into other products within the brands.
Yep.
Right. Go into other Mac products, look on Mac's website and see if you can use these to leverage into another product. Again, those are the things, maybe not specific to variations and is not something to get, but no one's going to be looking at the other products within the brand. So you kind of distance yourself from the competition by those slight kind of rings outside of what we're talking about tonight. And notice right here, right, where we're talking about the suppressed listings, price is just a tad bit higher than what it has been in the past. Again, going to eliminate a good bit of the competition.
Could even be higher with charging for shipping. We can see in this case it's not here. We can see right at 26, right? It's like 26. There is that 10% code, right? We can see it could be even better low key. Let's see. Can we use 20% off 25 plus here with purchase? Let's see. So we could load that up and try and see if that hits even further, right? But we can see regardless here, this was like 17.5 here. It's like minus 10%. Oops, no, 17 minus 10%. Minus gift card here. It's close, right? Trending in the right direction. And it's actually, interestingly enough, not historically good here, right? But we can see people made money on that, right? It's like, all right, like let's go ahead here. Let's take a look, see what these other sellers got, right? See what else they got here, right? We tap in, go in and see, hey, okay, what other listings? Well, like Polo or Alpha Ren here, right? Let's see. These guys make sense. I don't know, right? These polos here are super expensive. Let's see. Oh, lit here. Yeah, here we go. Classic fit. Short sleeve knit polo here. Let's see. Andover Heather, Jamaica Heather. Garrett's a Jamaica Heather guy. Let's see here. See, like, yeah, and you can see literally, I never in my life have I looked this product up, and this seller has 14 of it in their storefront. Right? It's like, all right, white sig here. Let's see. Right here. That's a little different here. 122. It's literally going for the absolute stratosphere here. It's moving though, bro. Too. Right? Literally, it's completely moving.
Can I FBM a product label hazmat? Yeah, just Google it. You're gonna have to take an extra labeling precaution. It's like a diamond symbol. You're gonna have to stick on the outside. But I mean, Google it. You'll find it easy enough.
Oh, this ain't the guy, right? No, we need white with the horse like that. Let's see. Aha. Okay, it's very expensive though. Okay, sweet. Let's see. And we can look see if there's like polo socks that are reseller friendly, for example. We can see other folks making money on and stuff here. Let's see. This too expensive here. Let's see. These joggers here are actually a pretty good deal, honestly, here. Yeah, they're going for the high though on the retailers here. And some of these clothing items that are like super high rank can totally make money here too as well. Right? It's like Carter's, for example, right? Sweet. We can see here, like we found some of these the other day here. Right? We take a look at these as well too. Let's see here. Right, so first order of business, we want to take a look at variations, see some good movement here. And that's the nice thing is, y'all, literally, like we've been gone here and we've looked at all different types of niches here as well. Like you can dig in and find lots of profitable stuff fast, for example. Right, and we can plug these in. Yeah, 16 here, for example. Right, let's see like which ones are moving nice quick here. Let's see here. Yeah, 29 here, for example. Right, so at 29, like these have totally moved here as well. Right, let's see like
Good movement on those as well too here. Let's see here. These Ladybug ones, for example. Oh, out of stock. Probably totally good here as well, right? We can see. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 16 take off 20% here, for example. Right? We can see. Yeah, 16 take off 20% of these purple ones making any movement. There's a lot of stuff nicely moving on this here. Let's see, where is purple? This is like the biggest listing in the world here. Yeah, 30. Right, like this is sold out a couple times here, and it's like nice and profitable too as well. Right, so we can see here. Yeah, 16 take off 20, for example, right here.
What about this? So you could enter in your sales tax in the back end to seller app.
Yeah, it's already on there. Yeah, so if I show you guys here, it's already in here actually. Right, so then it automatically counts it. So a lot of people make the mistake of counting it twice. For example, when we take off 20% here, right, take off discounted gift card here as well. Right, just go here, card bear, right, Carters, boom, lit gift cards here, right, minus 12% for example here, absolutely popping, gotta love it, and it
But,
says private label just due to low competition, right? We
Re-
have to check if the brand's dominating or not. In this case, the brand is not dominating.
Bree says, obviously you're in Puerto Rico, so you're going to be shipping to a prep center in
Yeah.
the United States, so you wouldn't be paying sales tax to begin with.
Yeah,
So
you
don't worry about that 11%.
Yeah, you worry about a tax-free one. Right there, and we can see like this person's crushing it with makeup stuff. Like you can go through as well. Like we found that 10%, which is doing well here. Like for example, Plum Dandy right here. Yeah, it's like another one. Like I'm coming to think this 10% might not work there. Just looking at how many of these things become profitable with it and everything. But they are like advertising it here, like literally, right? And it's like literally down here, like that 10% had popped up right there. Like this 10%, like if that works, it's cooking on a lot of that here. 16. Right, 10% makes that close or damn good here. Let's see, Rudy Woo, for example, here. Right, that one ain't quite good. Right, but then you go through the variations as well too. Right, hey, yeah, we're in PA. We get a little loose with the language, How these things go. Honey Love, for example, that's close too. Right, and that's the name of the game, y'all. Is just rock and rolling around here saying, hey, okay, what are other people making money on? Or during a big holiday like Prime Day, what websites have we made money on in the past? Right, and then we go ahead and see, you find a winner too, you storefront stock from this. So go through and find some of the winners in this video and storefront stock off there to do your own product research. That's 100% the name of the game.
Hope the sourcing marathon video was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe for more. Take a look at the coaching program application link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.